close your eyes.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
have some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion.
JioGames at the JioTrue5G showcase here at Pragati Maidan. This is day 2. We are back bringing you one hell of a showdown and a roller coaster where you'll be seeing a lot of players joining with us. But to start things off, it's going to be Tekken. But my name is Lucifer, and along with me sharing the desk is going to be Gemzo. We are back day 2. It's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to the matches. And again, we are starting off with a fighter. What are your thoughts?
बिल्कुल कल शुरुआत हुई थी यहाँ पर स्ट्रीट फाइटर एक्शन के साथ एंड आज भी एक और फाइटर गेम हम विटनेस करने वाले हैं टेकन 7 के रूप में। एक बार फॉर्मेट की तरफ भी जरूर रुख करेंगे, प्राइस पूल की तरफ भी रुख करेंगे, क्योंकि कल तो हमारे जो चैंपियन थे भगवान 10,000 वहाँ पर जीत के गए हैं, लेकिन आज टेकन 7 के बादशाह कौन यहाँ पर साबित होते नजर आएंगे। थोड़ी देर में वो मुकाबला स्टार्ट होता नजर आएगा।
Exactly. Very soon we'll be jumping into the matches, but before that we'll take a quick look on the prize pool. We'll get an idea and the gist of what the champions will be walking away with. But if you want to know the entire prize pool for all the 5 titles here, it's going to be a sum of 2 lakhs divided into 5 titles. And talking about Tekken, it's going to be 25k, the same that we saw for Street Fighter. But you can see 10,000 for the champion. Second place will be walking away the runner-up, 5k for themselves. Third and fourth will be splitting up 5k amongst themselves, and from 5th to 8th as well, they'll be having a chance to split 5k. But right now, this might be the prize pool here for Tekken, but there's 30 up for grab on tomorrow. Valorant, which is going to be happening today, has 50k up for grabs later after Tekken 7. And last but not the least, the biggest chunk of the money on day 4, October 4th, is what you're going to be seeing. CODM, Call of Duty Mobile, 70,000 for grabs.
बिल्कुल 2 कैटेगरी में डिवाइड किया गया टीडीएम एंड बैटल रॉयल। तो जिस दिन यहाँ पर डे 4 होगा तो ज़रूर आपको इसकी जानकारी ज़रूर देंगे। बट बढ़ते हैं अभी के लिए यहाँ पर हम ब्रैकेट्स की तरफ, देखते हैं कौन कौन से जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो यहाँ पर आज कंपटीशन करते नजर आएंगे। तो शुरुआत यहाँ पर करेंगे आज मैच नंबर 1, क्वार्टर फाइनल शुरुआत हो रही है। कल बिल्कुल जैसा फॉर्मेट था आज भी वही फॉलो होता नजर आएगा। फ्लैमिंगो वर्सेस सनत दास यहाँ पर खेलते नजर आएंगे। देन दूसरा मुकाबला नाइट विंग वर्सेस आरकूल के बीच में। एंड मैच 3 एंड मैच 4 के बारे में ज़रूर बताइए सैम।
It's going to be between Shubham as well as Vyam, and the 4th match will be played between Tejan as well as Game On. Vinay. I'm looking forward to these matches. We did see fighter matches yesterday with Street Fighter 5. The difference right now is going to be, I feel, even more offensive and faster. Because in Tekken, right, we just saw like in Street Fighter 5 V-skills coming through, the CAS and the EX stacks coming through. Here, it's all about your timing. Because the movement here can be done in a circle. 3D movement can be seen. So I think that's the major chunk of a changer, which helps you to do a lot of amazing things. Because if somebody is trying to attack you, punish you, you can immediately whiff and punish them back. So that's what I'm looking forward to. How they kind of counter react, because that's going to be very crucial when it comes to fighter games. If you're not quick, I mean not even like quick on the trigger, you should be like F1 drivers, I would say. That's how your reaction needs to be. You find a small opening and you obliterate from there.
या एंड एज वेल अगर हम बात करें रेज ड्राइव, सबकी नज़र रहेगी जैसे वो एक्टिवेट रहेगा, क्या उसके थ्रू मतलब लाइक जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि आखिरी कुछ एचपी का सर्वाइव कर रहे हैं, तो क्या फिनिशर हमें रेज ड्राइव के द्वारा देखने को मिलता है या फिर रेज आर्ट के थ्रू देखने को मिलता है, उसके ऊपर भी नज़र रहेगी। लेकिन फिलहाल हमारे जो प्लेयर्स हैं, अब देखिए हमारे स्क्रीन हमारे सामने ही बैठ रखे हैं, इंतज़ार है बस यहाँ पर वो ग्रीन सिग्नल मिलने का। एंड उसके बाद सीधा हम यहाँ पर शुरुआत करते नजर आएंगे क्वार्टर फाइनल 1 की। लेकिन अब अगर हम बात करें यहाँ पर पहले अगर JioTrue5G के बारे में ज़रूर बात करना चाहिए फॉर द स्पेशली गेमर साइड। गेमर्स को चाहिए देखिए लैग फ्री यहाँ पर इंटरनेट चाहिए, वो सब आपको यहाँ पर जियो के True5G के द्वारा देखने को मिलता नजर आएगा। लैग फ्री एक्सपीरियंस एंड काफ़ी और भी जो बेनिफिट्स है आगे हम यहाँ पर बताते रहेंगे स्ट्रीम में।
I mean, the benefits will already be experienced with the players who are going to be playing Tekken 7 right now. So they're going to be playing in the 5G network, super fast speeds coming in. And also, as I said, you're not going to be having any more reasons to give to your friends if you like kind of miss your shot or take a whiff or something like that. So if you want to personally experience, and if you're somewhere around Delhi, do not miss this opportunity. You can check here itself 4G versus 5G latency speeds. You can experience many other devices which are running on the 5G network, and for yourself have an amazing day. Why would you miss out that opportunity? But time for the action here starts off with Feng from player 2. Player 1, still we are waiting for what he'll be doing. Flamingo Jack, what is he going to be choosing? Feng is the selection, but I think we'll be looking at the second player very soon of what he'll be choosing. But nonetheless, technical starts, but we will be jumping back in the game. But Gemzo, I want to ask you, because it's Tekken 7. There's going to be, again, this is a fighter. Nonetheless, it's always about the reaction and who carries the momentum. How crucial is it? Or do you think there is a chance to bring back the momentum in your opponent's favor who is losing it all?
यस्टरडे वी एक्सपीरियंस दैट, हमने देखा था अपोनेंट के पास एचपी अगर देखा जाए 30 या 40 प्लस वहाँ पर बच रखी थी, एंड जो अपोनेंट थे ओनली 5 और 10 एचपी का सर्वाइव कर रहे थे, बट दैट वो जो उनका रिवर्सल बहुत सारा, मतलब ज़्यादा बार तो देखने को नहीं मिला, लेकिन हाँ 1 या 2 बार देखने को मिला, बट जो भी है वो ये ज़रूर कहेगा कि कमबैक कभी भी आ सकता है, मतलब वी कांट प्रेडिक्ट, कुछ भी हो सकता है यहाँ पर.
I mean, the most crucial thing in fighters is always the combos that you have to keep up with. If you're able to lay down your combos back to back, and you don't give your team opponent the breathing space, it's a done game. It's one-sided. But as you said, there can be a chance of a comeback, and that's what I'm looking forward to in any fighter games. At any point of the game, immediately things can turn around, and when they have 20%, 30% of the health left, they can immediately get back into the game. I'm looking forward to how it's going to be working out. As you said, Rage Drive is something that we'll be looking forward to rage out, how it works out, because at that minute health where he knows he's going to be KO'd at any second. If he misses the one opportunity, one opening, if he whiffs it all, he's done for in at least that round. But again, they do not want to miss even a single chance, because we know how close the matches can go, but also you will lose the momentum, and then you will lose your focus of what you're trying to do, and the opponent will just command the game. So I hope when these fighters start picking up their characters, I want to see what they can do, because it's all about using your stances, which works out for you. Maybe you're going in with a crouch stance coming through, maybe the standing only which works, or maybe running attacks coming through, because all these things, the variations help you a lot in fighter games.
प्लस वन मोर थिंग, परफेक्ट देखने को मिलेगा कि नहीं. कल एक ही परफेक्ट शायद हमें देखने को मिला था. माइट भी उसके नंबर्स और भी काउंट बढ़ सकते थे, लेकिन अपोनेंट ने लास्ट मोमेंट पे 5 to 10 एचपी वहाँ पर ड्रेन आउट कराई थी, एंड परफेक्ट देखने से हम रह गए थे. लेकिन कल के जो मुकाबले थे, सीरियसली बिल्कुल बोल सकते हैं ब्लिंक ऑफ सेकेंड, वो रिफ्लेक्स, फास्ट रिफ्लेक्स जो हमें देखने को मिले थे, शायद आज भी वो चांसेस बनेंगे. एंड वन मोर थिंग, कल के जो स्ट्रीट फाइटर मुकाबले हैं, वी नो जब भी एक मैच का शुरुआत होती है 100 सेकंड्स यहाँ पर मिलता है, लेकिन इन टेकन ओनली 60 सेकंड. तो मोस्टली जो मुझे लग रहा है शायद वो हो भी सकता है, जब कोई भी पर्टिकुलर मैच चल रहा होगा, किसी की एचपी मान लीजिए कम है, मतलब या ज़्यादा है या फिर अपोनेंट कम है, तो टाइमर के ज़रिए भी बीट किया जा सकता है.
We were talking a lot about the neutral yesterday. So I want to say the neutral right now is going to be a very small gap, because as you said, 60 seconds is not something that is enough to keep fighting it, right? So they have to be super fast, just like the true Jio5G we have, making sure that the reactions are not just like thought, they're just impulsive. They come through as soon as they realize that, okay, there's something going wrong, we have to get back into the game. I hope it does, because the neutral gap is very small. If they miss that opportunity where they are trying to get control of the neutral, the opponent will run away, starting off with his offensive moves, and everything will fall apart.
चलिए थोड़ा सा यहाँ पर टेकन 7 की भी हम थोड़ा सा अब चर्चा ज़रूर करना स्टार्ट करेंगे. यहाँ पर तो कैरेक्टर्स की बात करें, अभी तो चलिए यहाँ पर शुरुआत हुई थी, लग रहा था कि यहाँ पर स्टार्ट होने वाला है, लेकिन थोड़ा सा और माइट भी माइन्यूट सा इंतजार करना पड़ेगा. वी आर स्टार्टिंग, बट कैरेक्टर्स की बात क्या है, कौन से कैरेक्टर्स आपको चाहते हैं, मतलब आप देखना चाहते हैं उन्हें खेलते हैं?
I kind of inch closer to Leroy Smith.
Okay.
A little bit bling bling here there, but right now let's get back. Oh, I think player 2 just heard me. But again, I think we have selections from both the ends, Leroy Smith and Feng.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to when the fight starts. Get ready. Let's set into the battle, the Iron Fist tournament. This is going to be very interesting. Jack 7 versus Leroy Smith. Okay.
थोड़ी देर का इंतजार है यहाँ पर. एंड गाइज बताना जरूर चाहेंगे, फॉर्मेट इज लाइक यस्टरडे, बेस्ट ऑफ 3 का मुकाबले रहेंगे. एंड हर पर राउंड, मतलब देखा जाए तो 2-3 राउंड यहाँ पर आपको देख सकते हैं लगातार जीते पड़ेंगे, तभी यहाँ पर एक मैच यहाँ पर जीता जा सकता है. बट फिलहाल के लिए फर्स्ट डैंस शुरुआत यहाँ पर कर चुके हैं. एंड सामने दैट कॉम्बोज, अभी तक उसका कोई जवाब नहीं मिला, काउंटर नहीं निकाला.
You can see both of them are keeping space and then trying to fight it out, but Leroy Smith is looking better, not stopping with those shots. He's just connecting each and every shot, and he's even putting him down to the ground. All those punches finds the first KO.
ज़्यादा टाइम भी नहीं लिया यहाँ पर अगर देखा जाए.
Space for Jack 7.
Yeah, he's trying his best, but फिलहाल तो चलिए इस बार मुझे लग रहा है कि मुकाबला काफी टफ होने वाला है. एंड दिस इज क्वार्टर फाइनल. ये चीजें हमें कल सेमीफाइनल एक्शन में देखने को मिलते नजर आई, बट क्वार्टर फाइनल में ही अगर he has to use.
Use, and now he's making a comeback. It's connecting all the shots, but the Rage can come back soon. But no, using the better advantage of the health.
It's
Jack
1-1.
7 makes a comeback. 1-1.
चलिए एक बराबरी की शुरुआत यहाँ पर एक अच्छा कमबैक का भी फिलहाल के लिए देखने को मिला है. अगर 2-0 की बढ़त बन जाती है यहाँ पर तब हम बोल सकते हैं दिक्कतों के घेरों में आ सकते थे खिलाड़ी. बट फिलहाल अभी के लिए बराबरी बट फिलहाल रेज ड्राइव के जरिए एक अलग जगह वहां पर क्रिएट करके. लेकिन आप देखिए एक पंच वो एक कॉम्बोज जो क्रिएट कर रहे हैं फिलहाल के लिए. साइड का भी वहां पर स्विच देखने को मिल सकता है कुछ देर के अंदर हो सकता है.
Rage activated. He's got it. I don't think he has a chance to survive this. And that's a
It's
KO.
We thought कि like last कुछ HP बच पाएगी बट नहीं.
Last round to decide if Jack 7 will get the first one. So Smith not giving him any chance. Oh, look at those punches. This is where we said the offense, if you keep commanding it and not giving the opponent the space, you can just make it happen. Rage is active but does not even give him a second to react or use it. Almost, yes.
बस सैम आप देखिए शुरुआत पहला ही मैच है यहाँ
With a
पर.
throw. Throws him off his feet and on the ground.
फिलहाल के देखिए टाइमिंग की यहाँ पर जैसे आप बात करते हैं स्टैंस एंड टाइमिंग की यहाँ पर बात है. ऑफ गार्ड कैच करेंगे तो बिल्कुल आप यहाँ पर डैमेज लेते नजर आएंगे. फिलहाल किक्स पंचेस ट्राई तो जरूर कर रहे हैं कि यहाँ पर अपने कुछ कॉम्बोज में से फंसाया जा सके. और मुझे लग रहा है शायद इस बार लीरो की कोई गलती यहाँ पर नहीं करते नजर आए. लेकिन जगल करेंगे तो
attacks. Rage activated. He activates this. He connects and that's done again, I hope. Yes, this is done. Another KO and Jack 7 takes the first of the BO3.
बट किस रिजल्ट मतलब किस मौके पे हमें देखने को मिला है 3-2 से. 3-2.
Oh my God. What a play coming through. I mean, this is why we said at any moment, first, it can be the first game jitters. You're trying to start things off and also take a feel of the game because it's not your normal online setup, right? You are playing on the 5G network, but you have many eyes on you looking forward to how you're playing. Everybody is experiencing what you are in terms of the expression. So maybe the first game jitter, the first round jitters was there, but then immediately Jack 7 came back. But again, Jack 7 did get the lead. There was another comeback from Leroy Smith, but finally deciding it with the Rage, making the best use of it. 2 times Jack 7 has did that, and that's why we say you have to take every advantage that you get here in Tekken 7.
बट ये यहाँ पर एक आखिरी मौका रहेगा उनके लिए फॉर द
Yes.
डू और डाई. यहाँ पर रह सकता है चांसेस रहेंगे अगर वापसी करना चाहे. कोशिश यही कीजिए कि 3-0 से या फिर 3-1 से वहाँ पर मार दी ताकि आप अपोनेंट के माइंड सेट पे मतलब थोड़ा सा वो बोल सकते हैं ना एक कब्जा जमाना, उनको एक तरह से कंट्रोल करना अपने मुताबिक वो करना पड़ेगा. अदरवाइज जिस भाई का गेम यहाँ पर निकला है अभी तो देखिए कहना काफ़ी मुश्किल रहेगा क्योंकि 3-2 से विक्ट्री यहाँ पर निकाली गई थी. बट अभी के लिए जो मैच 2 है आउट ऑफ बेस्ट ऑफ 3 का मैच 2 का यहाँ पर आगाज.
Again, Jack 7 has a chance to close it right here. Because see, in fighter games, as much as you prolong the game, there is a chance of the other player making a comeback. Round 1 starts. Who's going to be connecting the first? It's going to be Leroy Smith and he's not looking forward to stop, but immediately puts a stop. Jack 7. Stomp did not work, but the kicks are looking better for Leroy.
अगेन सेम थिंग हैपनिंग. जो पहला हमें मैच में फर्स्ट राउंड में देखने को मिलता नजर आया फिर से वही चीज़ें देखने को दोहराई जा रही है. लेकिन ये लास्ट मोमेंट पे उनका काउंटर निकालना ये काफ़ी बेहतर रहा. और फिलहाल चाहते हैं कि शुरुआती राउंड अपने नाम करते हैं यहाँ पर नजर आए. लेकिन लीरोय फिलहाल के लिए
Not even giving a chance.
मौका तक नहीं मिला उनको यहाँ पर एंड किक के साथ वो आखिरी फिनिशर निकालते नजर आए. लेकिन फिलहाल के लिए शुरुआत हो चुकी है यहाँ पर दूसरे राउंड की. बहुत फास्ट रफ्तार ब्लिंक ऑफ सेकंड में यहाँ पर मौके तक नहीं देना चाहते वो.
Leroy knows he'll lose it all if he doesn't connect his shots. And that's the reason he's not giving him any space. Rage is active, but he should not get back to his feet, connecting all heavy attacks. Finally gets a small breather, but immediately Leroy finishing him off. Another KO. 1-1 on both the ends.
चलिए शुरुआत यहाँ पर हो चुकी है तीसरे राउंड की. बट लीरॉय आई थॉट कि लाइक दूसरा मौका उनको इतना मिलेगा नहीं यहाँ पर. बट फिलहाल तो चलिए जैक 7 कोशिश कर रहे हैं काउंटर यहाँ पर निकालने की. ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि जितना दूरी यहाँ पर बनाए रखे उतना बेहतर रहेगा. बट दिस ड्राइव एचपी तो जरूर या
Whatever shenanigans you wanted to pull does not work. And look at Jack 7 rolls back when all punches kicks. And right now Rage
I
is
guess
there,
he
but he's
KO.
not giving
It's
him
KO
chance.
time.
There was a chance that he moved away, but immediately slammed on his body. A KO. Leading the rounds right now is going to be Jack 7. And again starts off with a breaker and drops him more than half of his health.
We can say Jack Hammer.
Jack hammering right now.
And the hard punches.
Already back
Yeah,
to Rage.
already
and
did perfect.
Perfect! Coming in from Flamingo Jawbreak. First game and he takes it. We thought maybe it would have been the other way around. Leroy could have gotten it.
Yeah.
But immediately controlled his game. As I said, the first game jitters, I think that's all Flamingo had. Immediately gotten back into the game. 2-0. And to end it with a perfect. Unbelievable. Yesterday we saw a perfect in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Today we get to see it here in the quarterfinals itself. So I think...
Inaugural match. His first
Exactly,
match.
yeah. It's not even like the match in between. It's the inaugural match. Man, oh man, he was as fast as JioTrue5G.
जी हाँ, तो अभी तो गाइज यहाँ पर पहला मुकाबला समाप्त हुआ है. 3 और क्वार्टर फाइनल्स यहाँ पर विटनेस करना बाकी है. फर्स्ट सेमीफाइनल्स तो मिल चुका है.
Yes.
तो थोड़ा सा ज़रूर उनको इंतजार करना पड़ेगा. बट बिफोर वी गो टू द सेकंड गेम यानी क्वार्टर फाइनल नंबर 2 मैच को हम जब तक पढ़ते हैं उससे पहले एक ब्रेक की तरफ करेंगे यहाँ पर. तो मिलते हैं एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद.
The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant, to blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before, to show the whole universe all your colors in real time, to branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. All your colors in real time, to branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the JioGames at the JioTrue5G showcase here at Pragati Maidan at the IMC 2022. We are witnessing Tekken action coming in. Professional players, content creators, a lot of them are also pouring in here at Pragati Maidan. So don't miss your chances if you're close by at Delhi. But getting back into the game here with super fast speeds, we saw the first matchup, right? We thought maybe it could have gone till the last best of three.
Yeah.
But what happened was Jackson immediately getting his speeds with a 5G network, taking down his opponent, not giving any chance for Leroy to work around with. And Flamingo took the first matchup in the quarterfinals. Now we'll be jumping into the second match of the quarterfinals. Gamzo, what are your thoughts?
चाहते तो हम क्वार्टर फाइनल 1 में ही थे कि तीसरा डिसाइडर मैच की तरफ रुक कराया जाए, बट ऐसा होने नहीं दिया पर फ्लैमिंगो जॉ ब्रेक ने. बट मैच नंबर 2 गाइस, आप देख ही पा रहे हैं ब्रैकेट्स का क्वार्टर फाइनल नंबर 2 स्टार्ट होने वाला है. नाइट विंग वर्सेस आरकूल. कौन से कैरेक्टर्स लिए जाएंगे उसके ऊपर भी यहाँ पर नजर रहेगी और साथ साथ फ्लैमिंगो की भी नजर रहेगी इनके ऊपर, क्योंकि ही नोज सेमीफाइनल में इन्हीं के विनर के बीच में उनका मुकाबला रहेगा. देन मैच 3 एंड मैच 4 के लिए भी गाइस तैयार ज़रूर रहेगा. लेकिन जो हमने विटनेस करा है इतना तो बिल्कुल यहाँ पर साफ हो चुका है. इतना तो यहाँ पर देखिए साफ हो चुका है कि जो मुकाबला है कहीं पर भी ख़त्म हो सकता है, चाहे वो 1-1 की बराबरी पर हो, 3-1. फिलहाल तो चलिए यही सिनेरियो देखने को मिल पा रहे हैं, लेकिन कुछ भी हो मज़ा काफ़ी यहाँ पर आ रहा है यहाँ पर ऑडियंस को, जो देख रहे हैं, विटनेस कर रहे हैं.
I agree. I mean, it is a lot of fun, especially when we see fighter games, right? That's how it is. It can go either way. We can see one person dominating. I felt like Jack 7 with his heavy hits coming through. There was no chance. He had cornered him. Even though he found a chance of escape, moved into a direction, sidestepped over there, he was quick on immediately reacting, making sure he does not have a chance to move up and get a chance to get into the comeback or maybe activate his rage, because we saw twice Jack 7 that was activating, but on the other end it was not. Right now it's still going to be Leroy Smith coming in from the first end. So I'm looking forward to if this time Leroy Smith can do something.
एंड फिलहाल मेरे ख्याल से सबकी पसंद, मुझे लगा था शायद यहाँ पर हमें जिन हो गए, यहाँ पर हियाची हो गई, ये कुछ देखने को मिलेंगे प्लेयर्स, बट ऐसा तो अभी फिलहाल ऐसा नज़र आया नहीं है. लेकिन चलिए शुरुआत हो चुकी है एंड लीरॉय फर्स्ट गेम की तरह ही जिस तरह से खेलते नजर आए थे शुरुआती राउंड, लेट्स फाइंड आउट जाएगा उनके फेवर में कि नहीं.
This Leroy is not looking forward to going back unhappy. Steve is taking all the hits, corner right now against the wall and not letting him get up at all. He's up, but his blocks are getting advantage here for Leroy in the frames. Even though there was a rage, it's a perfect to start things off game. So Leroy here coming back with big answers. Again, this is a different quarterfinals, but this Leroy looks better. Oh, the grab here worked better, did a lot of damage. But Steve, he still needs to get the round.
देखिए ट्राई तो ज़रूर कर रहे हैं, लेकिन इस बार अगर हम बोल सकते हैं काफ़ी अच्छा काउंटर हमें देखने को मिल पा रहा है. किक्स, जैब्स, सब कुछ ट्राई वहाँ पर कर रहे हैं, लेकिन फिलहाल अभी के लिए रेज क्या कर पाएंगे कि नहीं.
Not yet close to rage, but looks like Leroy is losing a lot of chunk with immediate exchange. Fist battles with a heavy hit coming in from Steve. Leroy has his rage, but he has to get up and immediately get in. He did not have the advantage. Gets cornered. First round coming in for Steve. Oh, again a heavy hit with the jab.
सीधा जगलिंग वहाँ पर अगर शायद अगर कुछ और अपने हैवी अटैक्स का प्रयोग करते तो शायद बात बन जरूर सकती थी, लेकिन फिलहाल के लीरोय के पास कोई अटैक वहाँ पर मौजूद नहीं. और देखिए दूसरी बार भी रेज ड्राइव एक्टिव हो तो जरूर गया था, बट इस्तेमाल नहीं कर पाए, मौका नहीं दे रहे उन लोगों को उठने का.
This fight again looks like how Flamingo came back into the game after losing the first round. That's how Steve is feeling. Even though he's lost a lot of health right now, they're still somewhere close. Both of them playing, blocking, immediately trying to hit the fights.
But this
No chance. He's pushing him up ahead and not even letting him get up. Gets the second 2-2 on both the ends. Final round.
जो चीज़ एक्सपीरियंस करी थी ना यहाँ पर लीरोय ने, सेम उन्होंने अपोनेंट को एक्सपीरियंस कराया और जवाब आपके सामने, रिजल्ट आपके सामने. लेकिन ये एक डिसाइडर होने वाला है इस मैच नंबर 1 का. ये राउंड जो जीतेगा वो मैच नंबर 1 भी अपने नाम लेके जाता नजर आएगा. और फिलहाल तो यहाँ पर प्लेयर 1 वही मुझे नजर आ रहे हैं यहाँ पर जीतते हुए नजर आते हैं.
Has a chance to get back into the game. Rage does not even come into the picture. Steve gets the first of the BO3. Nightwing having a really good time. I mean, I know it's not the best start that he wanted, but he's back into the game. That's all he wanted, and you can see the tension coming into the face of Arcool. He's not happy. He's not looking cool right now.
स्ट्रीट फाइटर एंड टेकन 7 की हम बात करें ना, आज के जो क्वार्टर फाइनल्स है ये काफ़ी हम बोल सकते दिलचस्प हमें देखने को मिलते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं, लेकिन शायद ज़्यादा इंतज़ार हमें करने को नहीं मतलब करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि दूसरा जो मुकाबला है वो भी जस्ट स्टार्ट होने वाले हैं। यहाँ पर मैच नंबर 2 आउट ऑफ
Fights
बेस्ट ऑफ
don't
3।
stop here at Tekken 7 today in the JioTrue5G showcase. You have to experience it. I mean, how fast the network is, that's how fast these matches are also looking. As you already mentioned, Gimzo, that the match time is not a lot. 60 seconds is on the clock and round 1 starts here in the second one.
फर्स्ट अटैक, लीरॉय यहाँ पर डैमेज ले रहे हैं, दिस जगल एंड लैंड, मतलब उनको रफी ने पैर भी रखने नहीं दिया जा रहा।
Not at all. He's using all the advantage, but a heavy punch coming through. And now not letting Steve have reaction. He's trying to get up, but before only kicks, punches, but finally gets a block through. And right now, it's looking very bad for Leroy. Oh, a drive comes through now. On the other end, there's a rage, but that drive was enough to corner Steve. Leroy gets the first round here in the second best of 3 as well.
ये शुरुआत पिछले मैच में भी उन्होंने करी थी जीत के साथ, लेकिन तब्दील नहीं कर पाए थे वहाँ पर। बट फिलहाल खुद के ऊपर जो अटैक्स आ रहे हैं, कॉम्बोज जो उनके अगेंस्ट आ रहे हैं, लेकिन चलिए गिरा दिया गया है यहाँ पर। एंड फिलहाल जगल करके कॉर्नर, आई गेस मेरे ख्याल से एक बॉल हिट भी देखने को मिल सकता है, लेकिन साइड क्या कर पाएंगे, स्टेप साइड कर पाएंगे? जी हाँ, ट्राई तो जरूर करें। अगेन ब्लॉकेज, रेज ड्राइव, एनी टाइम।
Leroy being very cautious and then goes for a sweep. Second round. This second BO3 looks like it can be a clean sweep for Leroy.
जो भी उनका काउंटर था उसके बारे में उनको पता चल चुका, पूर्ण इस चीज पे उनके ऊपर हावी हो रहे थे। बट फाइनली लीरॉय दिस या पंचेस देखिए, वो जो लगातार करंटली जो हिट यहाँ पर आ रही है, फिलहाल तो अभी के लिए मुझे लग रहा है लीरॉय ही यहाँ पर लेके जा जरूर सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर खुद के ऊपर जो अटैक्स बन रहे हैं लगातार, वो कॉम्बोज अगर उसका काउंटर नहीं निकाल पाएंगे, मुश्किलें आ सकती हैं यहाँ पर। फिलहाल के लिए थोड़ी सी दूरी बनाई जरूर चाहती है, लेकिन देखिए दोनों की एचपी ऑलमोस्ट बिल्कुल बराबर की तरफ, लेकिन अब लीरॉय he can do.
Leroy was getting a lot of special mids. Both the ends have rage. Rage drive comes in, gets blocked. Nothing connected. This is the opportunity, but Leroy jumps back into the game.
No, the timing.
Finds the gap, crushes him.
HP. Only 1 HP.
Yes. This is getting interesting. Is this Steve's comeback? Leroy was not happy about the last round. And look at him. Not letting him even getting a chance. Special mid attacks connecting. This is what I said. Leroy looking very better and very good in the special mids.
Try everything. कोशिश कर रहा है कि lower attacks, upper attacks and kicks, and it's KO.
We're heading to the last. Best of 3 is not getting over here, and now Cool is getting cool and composed. Our Cool is feeling better. This is why we say fighter games, even though there's just a small gap of time, right? It does take a toll on your mental, because if you're unable to find the momentum which the opponent is running away with, you will feel like, wait, how can I get back into the game? I think that's what is happening here. But this is the last of the best of 3. I hope they figure out what needs to be done, because if one of them is the opportunity, they know it's elimination.
They know this is the do or die. First quarterfinal, witnessed 2-0. 2-0, like clean sweep. But this time we are witnessing the decider match, and here we go. It's show time. It's Tekken time. But क्या लग रहा है इस बार एक दूसरे काउंटर निकालने में कामयाबी मिलेगी?
It's all about the round momentum. In one round, who has the momentum to start things off? I feel like that person is running away the round. So I still have no clue. If Leroy is able to come back, just like we saw after losing the first of the BO3, there is a chance for both of them, because we know they are formidable fighters.
Round 1. Fight.
चलिए राउंड 1 की शुरुआत, फर्स्ट अटैक फ्रॉम द लीरॉय साइड। बट आप काउंट वहाँ पर डैमेज आप देखिए किस तरह से वहाँ पर निकाल रहे हैं, लेकिन फिलहाल के लिए रुकना काफी मुश्किल सा नजर आ रहा है यहाँ पर लीरॉय के लिए।
Leroy making sure he does not even get a chance to lift his leg.
Yeah.
That's the reason he's kicking his shins. But right now, Steve is countering. But the jabs are not connecting. Rage activated, Steve. Blocking as much as possible and immediately connecting. Rage both the end. The grab works and that's a KO.
Round 2.
वेट कर रहे थे उसी मौके का।
Yes.
जैसे ही वो यहाँ पर ग्रैपल उनका मिस होगा, लाइक जो भी अगर वो शॉट मिस करेंगे, whiff करेंगे तो
You're
we know
not
that
seeing a
is
lot of grabs and throws
Yeah.
coming in, but whichever are, they're super impactful. Again, Leroy better here in this round 2, but immediately coming back into the
that
game. A brilliant attack coming through. Vicious.
थोड़ी सी डिस्टेंस, थोड़ी सी दूरी यहाँ पर बनाई हुई है, लेकिन अगेन यहाँ पर रेंज
Oh,
ड्राइव एंड
stop! It got
I guess-
stopped.
नाउ लीरॉय. ओके, आई थॉट लाइक
Round 3.
रेंज ड्राइव यू कैन यूज, बट जी नहीं, वहाँ पर अपने पंचेस से, अपने किक से ही वहाँ पर उन्हें उस राउंड को अपने नाम यहाँ पर करा. बट फिलहाल के लिए 1-1 की बराबरी, 1-1 की बराबरी यहाँ पर हो चुकी है. दूसरे राउंड, तीसरे राउंड की तरफ हम रुक कर चुके हैं. काफी बढ़िया काउंटर था वो किक थ्रू.
This is looking very interesting. It can swing
Yeah.
either way. This best of 3 might come right at the edge of the last round. Steve looking very low. Actually. Oh, KO. Leroy
no.
was super low. Steve used that advantage. Heading into round 4. Can be a closer here for Steve. It's both the sides do or die. Whoever wins walks away into the semi-finals.
फॉर द लीरॉय साइड ही हैज टू विन. उनको जीतना ही है हर हाल में. अगर 2-2 की बराबरी करेंगे तभी यहाँ पर तीसरे मैच की तरफ यहाँ पर रुक करना पड़ेगा. बट फिलहाल टाइमिंग मैटर करने वाले, और जो प्रेशर के साथ मुझे नजर आ रहा है, शायद लीरॉय उसको कंट्रोल करते नजर आएंगे. बहुत प्रेशर जरूर है, लेकिन फिलहाल यही एक मौका
For the
है
right
उनके
gap.
ऊपर प्रेशर बिल्ड करने का, अपोनेंट के ऊपर. बट चलिए, स्टेबल हुए फाइनली.
This is why the neutral is very crucial. Ah, broke the grab again. Leroy very low. This is a do or die. Needs to come back. Doesn't. It's Nightwing who gets it.
Said that.
What a play by Steve coming through.
इस क्वार्टर फाइनल मैच 2 ऐसा लग रहा है कि लाइक वी आर विटनेसिंग सेमीफाइनल.
Yes.
बट क्वार्टर फाइनल में गाइस अगर कंपटीशन देखने को मिलता नजर आएगा, तो Q3 एंड Q4 के जो प्लेयर्स हैं, पहले तो जरूर बताना चाहेंगे यहाँ पर हमें ऑलरेडी 2 सेमीफाइनलिस्ट मिल चुके हैं. इंतजार है हमारे उन तीसरे और चौथे सेमीफाइनलिस्ट का मिलने का भी. लेकिन जब एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट में मान लीजिए जब भिड़ेंगे यहाँ पर पहले और सेकंड मैच के जो विनर, मुकाबला और भी दिलचस्प रहेगा. यहाँ पर हो सकता है कि जो तीनों ही मुकाबले, उसके तीनों ही राउंड्स हमें विटनेस करने को मिल जाए, और फाइनल मैच 3 का तीसरा राउंड तक हमें खत्म होते नजर आए मुकाबला.
See, these kind of experiences, or you can only have it here at JioGames,
Yeah.
at the JioTrue5G showcase. You can experience everything running on the 5G network. You can play, right, in VR simulations, have 360-degree experience. So get down here, you'll see various different things at the Pragati Maidan. If not, do keep an eye at the social handle at JioGames. That's where you will get a chance to experience everything. But right now, we're going to be jumping into a short break because there's quarterfinal 3 right ahead. Players are jumping up again. It's the land, so we can see them. You will see them once they're in the grounds itself and in the map. Right now, we're going to be jumping into break. Don't go anywhere. Get back to the quarterfinals 3 with a short break.
The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the JioGames at the JioTrue5G showcase. We are back again with the third quarter finals. Brilliant show coming in, brilliant fights coming in from everybody. Amazing and spectacular action coming in here in the True5G arena. I'm really enjoying this because when you get to see a fast-paced network as well as fast-paced action in the same manner, it just builds the hype and the energy.
बट एक बार चलते हैं ब्रैकेट्स की तरफ. दो मुकाबले देखिए ऑलरेडी विटनेस हम कर चुके हैं. तीसरे बेस्ट ऑफ 3 की तरफ जाने वाले हैं. दो सेमीफाइनलिस्ट से भी हम ज़रूर यहाँ पर बात करेंगे. तो ब्रैकेट्स की तरफ गाइस आपकी तरफ हमारी नज़र अब जाने वाली है. और साथ साथ वो जो दूसरा जो हम चौथा सेमीफाइनलिस्ट वो कौन बनेगा, वो तेजन एंड गेम ऑन विनय के बीच में विक्ट्री जो लेकर आएगा. लेकिन अभी के लिए जो लाइव एक्शन होने वाला है शुभम एंड वयम के बीच में रहेगा. फिलहाल जो हम देख पा रहे हैं लीरॉय के कैरेक्टर जो कैरेक्टर सिलेक्शन है वो काफ़ी अभी दूसरी बार हमें देखने को मिलता नजर आया. लेकिन शुभम एंड वयाम के बीच में जब बैटल रहेगा कौन से रहेंगे वो यहाँ पर कैरेक्टर्स.
I'm right now feeling like maybe there is some curse on Leroy today. As of today, we talk about it, right? Maybe it's not one of the days for Leroy. Maybe they don't pick it. But again, I kind of wanted to see Leroy, that's all. But I didn't speculate that everybody in every match will at least have one Leroy. But I don't think anymore we'll be seeing that. We might be changing a switch coming through. I'm also looking forward to Jin or Jun. One of them coming in, or maybe the Devil Jin coming through. Even though we think about it, I think it's about the player's style, because it depends on what kind of attacks they're familiar with, how they can change the neutral to the offense, what defense works better for them, because if anything misses, it'll become a little bit tough for them, right?
मैं तो यहाँ पर सोच के आया था कि कज़ुया का यहाँ पर उपयोग कर सकते हैं, सिलेक्शन देखने को मिल सकता है, बट here we go एंड इट्स शो टाइम. बात की जाए यहाँ पर कैरेक्टर्स की, प्लेयर्स यहाँ पर पिक कर चुके हैं, बट ये एजेंट्स की हम बात करें या ये प्लेयर्स की अगर हम बात करें, कैरेक्टर्स की बात करें, सैमी को बताइए ज़रूर.
It's going to be Frank as well as Lucky Chloe. It's going to be interesting because when Lucky Chloe comes into the picture, she's very excited, very agile, and also that fast-paced action we can see from her. But how is going to be the action from Frank? He is hitting right now, not giving Chloe any chance. Sweep did connect. There are all blocks coming through, but a heavy hit. That puts him down to the ground, cornering right now, but finally finding a breather, but not giving the chance. Chloe, back-to-back punches, kicks, everything that she's got.
He knows कि सामने उसका यहाँ पर मोबिलिटी काफ़ी ज़्यादा है, इफेक्टिव ही भी यहाँ पर मोबिलिटी नज़र आ रही है, लेकिन अभी के लिए जंगल कर दिया गया है. हवा में ही मिड एयर में कुछ शॉट्स, वो कुछ अटैक्स यहाँ पर, पंचेस हमें देखने को मिले, और इट्स रेज ड्राइव कप.
So much damage, and right now Chloe, she can also come to a rage, but on the other end she needs to make sure she puts an end to Frank as soon as possible, and that's a KO, the first round for Lucky Chloe.
Most escape करो ना, लास्ट मोमेंट पे उन्होंने यहाँ पर बचाया खुद को, अदरवाइज लग तो रहा था यहाँ पर कि प्लेयर 2 वहाँ पर जीतते हुए नजर आ सकते हैं, बट फिलहाल एक स्लैम के साथ शुरुआत, फर्स्ट अटैक प्लेयर 2 की तरफ.
Chloe still feels like she can get back into the game because, as I said, the speed and the agility that she showcases. And that's the reason Frank does not want to give the pace. Punches and punches, dropping her to the ground again as soon as she's in mid-air, connecting a lot of the shots. Chloe not finding any pace, everything getting blocked. Oh, nice shoulder hit. And now the rage is there. Chloe, she uses her drive, but the block, nothing found, nothing gained, but mid-air. She's hitting all the shots, but should not let him get in the ground, and he wakes back up again. Oh no, this match is getting closer right now. But that stopped the breather, and that's a KO.
Lower kick enough. He knows कि like एक punch, एक kick वहाँ पर enough रहेगा KO निकालने के लिए. काफ़ी देर हो चुकी थी. ड्राइव का उपयोग ज़रूर करता, लेकिन उससे पहले अगर HP उनकी यहाँ पर रहती तो शायद फ्रैंक यहाँ पर मुकाबला जो थे हारते हुए नजर आ सकते थे, लेकिन चलिए 1-1 की बराबरी अभी के लिए होती हुई नजर आएगी.
The shoulder hits are coming in very well from Frank. Chloe making sure she blocks those. And now look at this. Always in the air, the attacks. You know the opponent cannot react, making the best advantage. I don't think there is a chance here for Frank, and that's a KO.
But
she was just quicker.
Yeah.
This is where the frame advantage comes in. Again, both of them looking equal as we start off the 4th round. Look at them keeping a neutral, making sure they find a whiff and then punish it. Who is it going to be? Both of them are missing the shots, sidestepping, but finally the shots connected. But again, both the ends, but more damage from Chloe.
कोशिश तो जारी है वहाँ पर क्लोए की तरह, लेकिन फ्रैंक कैसे डिस्टेंस मेंटेन वहाँ पर करना चाहते हैं. HP बिल्कुल भी यहाँ पर ज़्यादा नहीं बच रखी. अगर एक किक भी अगर लग जाते हैं वहाँ पर क्लोए के द्वारा, तो आई गेस इनफ रहेगा. इजी विक्ट्री यहाँ पर आ सकती है, बट ब्लॉक टाइमिंग आप देखिए यहाँ पर.
But he's angry. Frank is angry. But he gave him. Frank gave a chance for her to get up, and Chloe gets the victory. This is why we say, I mean, when somebody is knocked to the ground, yes, there is a gap. You cannot immediately try to hit them back, but you should be ready to immediately react. On the other end, they will also be looking forward to jumping back on the ground and then hitting those shots. And that's what Lucky Chloe did. Still, it's the first, right? So nothing to be worried. Even though there's no safety net in the entire bracket, at least in the BO3, there is one safety net. Even if you lose the first BO3, there's a chance for comeback. So never forget they can come back into the game at any point.
Lucky Chloe.
बिल्कुल सोचा जा रहा है यहाँ पर कि कैसे काउंटर निकाला जा पाए, स्पेशली क्लोई। मोबाइलिटी सब कुछ लाइक अगर देखा जाए टॉप वो परफॉर्मेंस जो उन्होंने करके यहाँ पर दिखाया, स्टार्ट लगा था कि लाइक चलिए अपोनेंट्स जो है यहाँ पर यानी फ्रैंक की अगर हम बात करें, मुझे लगा था शायद वो हावी पड़ सकते हैं उनके हार्ड हिट्स के जो भी जिसके लिए वो जाने जाते हैं।
See, Frank made use of her heavy attacks, the highs coming through. She was slow and immediately hit, making sure that she doesn't get a lot in terms of damage. But there's going to be a change right now we are going to be seeing. It's very interesting. Zafina coming into the play.
Are you ready?
Round
Let's
one.
see how this works out. Maybe not happy with Frank and making sure the agility comes in both the sides.
फर्स्ट हिट तो देखिए यहाँ पर प्लेयर 2 को मिल चुके हैं ऑलरेडी। काफी डिफेंसिव वे में दोनों तरफ से दोनों ही साइड से यहाँ पर खेला जा रहा है। दोनों एक भी गलती तो काउंटर वहाँ पर निकाला जरूर जाएगा और हर बार हिट का वहाँ पर काउंटर आ रहा है। ब्लॉक आप देख सकते हैं।
There's a heavy hit and that's the reason there was damage done. But now look at this. There was a little bit of a pace being built, a fence coming into the play, but again the blocks working out really well. And finally, maybe Chloe getting into the game back again. Look at them, finding the right opportunity, and this time taking the advantage is going to be Zafina and punishing up, not even letting her get back up. Uses a brilliant attack and now barely surviving with 1 HP. That's going to be the first here for Zafina.
Fight.
Still 1 round. That's all games though she's gotten.
फायदा मिला है यहाँ पर उनको। कैरेक्टर चेंज करने का फायदा तो जरूर मिला, लेकिन इसको अंजाम तक पहुंचाना है तो और विक्ट्री यहाँ पर प्राप्त करनी पड़ेगी, विक्ट्री निकालनी पड़ेगी यहाँ पर।
Look at this, Zafina not even letting any chance for Chloe. Drive block. Oh, that's got her hard. The one chance to change that and turn the game around is gone. And it's a KO delivered.
Round 3. Fight.
क्या परफेक्ट रहेगा, क्या क्लीन स्वीप देखने को मिल सकता है यहाँ पर
Feels
ज़फीना
like
के द्वारा। या लग तो रहा है यहाँ पर कोई काउंटर कोई उसका कोई रिप्लाई नहीं दिया जा रहा है।
It's not going to be easy to reply when the momentum has shifted hands. That's what is happening between Shubham and Vyam right now. So soon the rage on 20 seconds, that's all for the game, and look at this, Chloe doing nothing. Finally the first
kill.
But immediate counter coming through. Drive doesn't pass through, and that's going to be Zafina closing the second BO3, but still there's the last one. Both of them right now tensed. I mean, when we come into the best of 1 or best of 3 scenarios, right? The situation that you where you don't want to be is like in the last best of 3 or like both of them winning 1 round each, right? 1 game each. It puts you in a very big pressure. This is the do or die situation, and whenever it comes to do or die, nobody takes it lightly.
बिल्कुल फुल्ली फोकस नजर आ रहे दोनों ही अगर खिलाड़ी अगर आप देखेंगे। क्लोई जब ये इस्तेमाल कर रहे थे उनको लगा कि लाइक दूसरा गेम भी आई गेस ही कैन गेट 2-0 से खत्म करते नजर आएंगे, लेकिन इस बार क्या चुनाव रहेगा? क्या क्लोई के अलावा कोई दूसरा कैरेक्टर यहाँ पर इस्तेमाल किया जाता है? क्योंकि मुझे लग रहा है जफीना का ही इस्तेमाल यहाँ पर जो प्लेयर 2 है वो ही करते नजर आएंगे। जी हाँ, कोई बदलाव नहीं है यहाँ पर फिलहाल तो।
I mean, I think it was just being caught off guard with the Zafina pick. But right now, he's ready to take it head on. I don't think right now Shubham will be giving him a chance because Shubham got the first of the BO3. Round 1. Initial shots from Zafina, but exchanged Chloe very well. But right now, it's just her commanding. Both the sides defending. Chloe is still trying to gain some pace. It's not working out. They're still trying to grasp something out of this. Punish somebody. A huge high hit time coming through. Taking complete advantage of it. And punishing one after another. But finally she wakes up. Blocks it. And now it's a chance for Zafina. Went for a grab. It did not work out.
मेरे ख्याल तैयार है यहाँ पर क्लोई इस बार तैयार है। पिछली बार जो गलतियां करी गई थी यहाँ पर पिछले मैच में, इस बार कोई भी यहाँ पर गलतियां दोहराई नहीं जा रही। ब्लॉकेज भी सही समय पे है, लेकिन रेज क्या रेज आ जाएगा? लेकिन जी नहीं, रेज ड्राइव के जरिए ही शायद वहां पर बच जी नहीं। इंस्टेंट ब्लॉक, रिएक्शन टाइम इज ओपी।
Wow, this is getting super intense, and now Chloe looking super low. She's done for. It's a KO. Safina.
Round 2.
Wow, what a strong comeback where Chloe looked on the upper hand. Rage Drive was stopped. Now it looks like Safina wants to close it all.
मगर ऐसी सिचुएशन से अगर आप एस्केप करके जीत दर्ज करके दिखाएंगे.
High air time again, but this time
Yeah.
not a lot of shots. Safina making a best advantage use here.
आई गेस ये दो की तरफ जाने वाला है. दूसरा राउंड विक्ट्री जाने ही वाला है क्योंकि टाइमिंग ऑफ ब्लॉक मतलब जो भी आप रेज ड्राइव आप इस्तेमाल कीजिए. रेज आर्ट तो चलिए इस्तेमाल किया नहीं गया लेकिन ड्राइव हर बार जब भी करी गए ब्लॉकेज देखने को मिलता है,
Yes.
काउंटर देखने को मिलता है. क्या ये 3-0 तक में जाके खत्म होगा?
It feels like it's Safina having complete control. Oh, nice kick coming through right to the face and not stopping at all. Look at that. This is why you have to use the advantage of the air tank. She drops to the ground, gets back and blocks it and immediately connects the punches. Again, it can be a chance that Safina gets back into the game. Chloe not making sure does not give her the chance because Chloe knows, Shubham knows, this is one round. If it goes, he'll not be happy about it at all. A brilliant kick coming through and now the air time being used very well. Feels like we are close to a KO from Safino. Safina right now looking forward to closing game. Rage Drive being blocked again. Chloe will not at all be happy. This game very interesting, but Safina closes it. What a play coming through. Went to the edge. Oh, why?
दो बार मौके मिले, दो
Why
बार लगा कि यहाँ पर 2-1 से आगे बढ़ सकते थे वो खिलाड़ी. जी नहीं, यहाँ पर वो एक्सप्रेशंस हमें देखने को मिल रहे हैं. लेकिन चलिए इसी बीच तीसरे सेमीफाइनल से भी हम अब रूबरू होते हुए नजर आएंगे.
It was a brilliant play, and then we always talk about it. Certain times the picks that you play with works out.
Yeah.
Maybe you're able to get into the game, do a lot in terms of the damage, and also think that maybe you're back into the game. Sometimes it does not work, and I felt like maybe he was not feeling, frankly enough, comfortable. And that's the reason Safina came into the picture. Clean sweep both the rounds of the best of 3. I mean, that's how clean and fast it's going to be when you experience the true 5G network. And I feel like YM over there completely enjoyed having those crystal clear and fast speeds.
बिल्कुल. नेक्स्ट रेवोल्यूशन इज हियर गाइस. तो अभी के लिए एक ब्रेक की तरफ रुक कर रहे हैं. ब्रेक के बाद सेमीफाइनल क्वार्टर फाइनल 4 का एक्शन बाकी है.
It's all about humanity. About humanity.
The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the JioGames at the JioTrue5G showcase. We had 3 brilliant matches of the quarterfinals. That's all that happened here at the Tekken 7 action. There's still one more pending to see who is going to be our last semi-finalist. Let's jump into the brackets and talk about more on that game. So, because our third semi-finalist, it's YM. Right now, who is going to be the last but not the least, because they also have a chance to get into the grand finals. It's going to be Tekken as well as Game On Vinay.
देखो तीसरे सेमीफाइनल्स तो यहाँ पर शुभम हमें नजर आ रहे हैं, लेकिन तेजन एंड गेम ऑन विनय कौन बनेगा यहाँ पर तीसरा चौथा सेमीफाइनलिस्ट एंड एक कदम दूर है यहाँ पर ग्रैंड फाइनल्स में एंटर होने के लिए. एंड वी नो द प्राइस पुल, अगर जो भी यहाँ पर इस ग्रैंड फाइनल्स को जीतता नजर आएगा 10,000 वो अपने नाम यहाँ पर करते हुए नजर आएंगे यहाँ पर वो खिलाड़ी.
I mean, every time when there is a matter of at stakes at any tournament, I feel like rather than the prize, it's always about the champion's title. So champion's title is what every player is right now fighting for. Because when you're here at JioGames, when you're getting a chance to play one of your favorite games, and especially fighter games coming into the picture, you don't want to miss the opportunity. So one of them will be, again, just like yesterday, we will be crowning a fighter champion. But today, it's going to be the king of the Iron Fist tournament coming here at Tekken 7. And that's what I'm looking forward to and excited for. Who is it going to be? We saw our last two fighters. Who are they going to be? What are they going to be picking in terms of the characters is what I'm looking forward to. The previous quarterfinals had a little bit of a change in terms of rather than the normal characters that we generally see. So I'm looking forward to, is the same happening here in the last quarterfinals? What do you think, Gimzo?
चांसेस बन सकते हैं और काफ़ी अच्छा हम बोल सकते हैं उनके द्वारा लास्ट मोमेंट में चेंज फर्स्ट मैच हारने के बावजूद भी मतलब अगर आप यहाँ पर एक हार का शुरुआत करेंगे इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि अंजाम भी वही हार के साथ रहेगा अगर आप बदलाव करेंगे अपने रणनीतियों में अपने कैरेक्टर्स में तो क्या पता जो रिजल्ट है वो आपको फेवर करता नजर आए एंड हियर वी गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट बैटल
Let's go. It's going to be interesting. I want to see what they're going to be coming up with and how much they want to do in terms of the damage coming through. There's going to be Nina Williams coming into the picture as well as Leo. We'll be looking forward to if Nina Williams is going to be doing a lot in terms of the damage, or is going to be Leo who's going to be finding a way through to getting into the action. So Tejan and Game On, they're going to be starting round one. Let the fight begin.
Round one.
both characters बहुत फास्ट है मोबिलिटी बहुत फास्ट है यहाँ पर लेकिन शुरुआती डैमेज अगर आप देंगे वो के द्वारा देखने को मिलता है नजर आएगा जस्ट जगल एंड बॉल हिट के बिल्कुल काफी करीब एंड
those screw attacks coming through. Finally a block.
रेज ड्राइव देखिए यहाँ पर रेज एक्टिवेट तो जरूर करें लेकिन शायद उसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी यहाँ पर नीना को and it's give from the
Round two.
Leo side पहला राउंड out of 3
Agility, I mean, coming in right now, brilliantly using it is going to be Tejan. Look at this, finally countering it. Nina not letting him any chance and back-to-back attacks. Special mids coming through, but sidesteps and now wants to do the damage. There are blocks and as well as punches connecting, but that's not enough because Nina is looking and faring better. Rage is there, but no chance. A KO. And the smiles on both the players' faces. They're happy. They're enjoying this though. Round 3. Special mids again coming through. Come better from Nina this time. Oh, there's immediate reactions coming through from Leo as well, making sure that Nina does not get the advantage. Keeping her in air, doing the damage, but immediately quick on her feet. Nina gets back, puts Leo down, and Rage gets activated, grabs him, and KOs the hell out of him. That's going to be the second for Nina. An immediate comeback into the game is what we are seeing from Nina, but this time starts strong. Leo.
फर्स्ट राउंड उनको इनफ मतलब टाइम मिल गया था अपोनेंट को रीड करने का कि किस तरह से वो ग्रैपल मूव किक्स पंचेस कॉम्बोज उनके अगेंस्ट पे लगा रहे हैं लेकिन इस बार तैयार है यार
Finally airtime, but goes off in the distance and does not get a lot in terms of connecting the shots. Rage activated again. Can they use it though? From both the ends this time, but it looks like Leo does not give. Rage drive comes, gets blocked, but immediate grab coming through. What a game to win, Nina Williams! Woo!
Yes,
That's a thrilling one to win. That's the first BO3. Still, there's 2 more if we go the long distance. But Nina, great game indeed.
बट कितना आप उसको एचपी आप मानेंगे कितना वो एचपी लग रहा था वो क्योंकि अभी तक सबसे कम
5%?
माइट भी हो सकता है 1 से 5 के बीच में बट जो भी था शी नोस उनको पता था वहाँ पर नीना को पता था अगर लास्ट मोमेंट पे नहीं करेंगे काउंटर नहीं निकालेंगे उनके मूव का तो अदरवाइज 2-2 की बराबरी और तीसरे की तरफ हम रुक करने वाले थे
Yes. Right now, again the same, no changes. I mean, because we saw, right, both of them were equally contested. So from my end, I feel like they're going to be happy with how they're going to be playing this out. But how are they going to be making sure they use all their attacks, offenses, defenses coming through, the rage? We see the drive being ready every time, right? Drive got blocked as well, but still Nina making sure she closes it. Again, starts off with the first attack. It's going to be Nina not letting Leo any chance. Went for a grab, but did not get a chance because of the immediate pushback. Doesn't matter for Nina. Drops into Rage and the perfect. Oh my God, Nina. Destroying everything in her path.
पहला ही राउंड हमें लगा था लाइक लियो के द्वारा कमबैक आएगा बट जी नहीं यहाँ पर तो कुछ परफेक्ट के साथ ही ऐसे कुछ मैसेज सेंड किए जा रहे हैं, लेकिन फिलहाल के लिए लियो ट्राई तो ज़रूर कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर, बट उनके ग्रैपल्स सक्सेस नहीं मिल रहा उस चीज़ में.
Yeah, grapple is always being dodged. This counter's coming for the grapple. But this time Nina was, that's all looking weak, but right now immediately connecting the shots, going a little bit on the crouch, but getting the air time. And look at this. Making sure she pays, and now cornered her to the walls, to the truck. And not letting her get up at all. The second round is being taken from Leo.
देखिए एवरी टाइम चेक कर रहे हो अपने अपोनेंट्स को, बट एक्सप्रेशंस अभी के लिए अपोनेंट नहीं, कंप्लीटली फोकस वो नजर आ रहे हैं फिलहाल.
The best part in the game is both of them are having fun. I mean, we can see that as soon as we go to the cameras, right? This time Leo looking a little bit bleak. Rage is there, not letting Nina get up. Keeping the neutral for some time and immediately going for the offense. And look at this, always air is the best way to fight in terms of keeping your offense. Gets close, but drive! The sidestep and immediate attack coming through. What a play coming through from Nina. Getting the second round. It was so close, Genzo.
देखिए अगर आप इस तरह से लास्ट मोमेंट पे अगर आप कुछ और मतलब ऐसे यूनिक मूव्स ट्राई करेंगे तो अपोनेंट तो आपके ऊपर हावी होता नजर आएगा और शायद ये एक बहुत बड़ी मिस्टेक मुझे लग रहा है अपन लियो के द्वारा देखने को मिलते नजर आए.
Oh, clean one coming through from Nina. More than happy as we see our last semi-finalists here in Tekken 7 at the JioGames, the JioTrue5G showcase. And Nina was as fast as the True 5G network that we have here. I think had all the first-hand experience before itself, jumping on the stage, getting on the desk and then fighting it out. I think that's what Nina decided to do.
2-0 के साथ यहाँ पर विक्ट्री.
The cleanest one still now that we have seen.
क्योंकि इससे पहले जो 3 क्वार्टर फाइनल विटनेस करे थे हमने, वो काफ़ी बोल सकते हैं टफ कंपटीशन था, बट यहाँ तो एक तरफा ही बनाते हुए नजर आए. लेकिन बिफोर वी लीव टुवर्ड द ब्रेक गाइस, उससे पहले हम बताना ज़रूर चाहेंगे कि अगर आप भी यहाँ पर एक फास्ट नेटवर्क यहाँ पर विटनेस करना चाहते हैं तो मेक श्योर आप प्रगति मैदान यहाँ पर विटनेस आ सकते हैं विटनेस करने इस JioTrue5G को. बट अभी के लिए एक छोटा सा ब्रेक, विल बी राइट बैक.
The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us.
We are having a brilliant time here at JioGames at the JioTrue5G showcase. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to witness the semi-final action at the Tekken 7 fight that we are going to be having between four amazing fighters who've just qualified after playing the quarterfinals. It was not an easy game at all. We saw, right at the last moment they came in and clinched it, right? I'm looking forward to how close it's going to be getting in the semi-finals as well. So let's jump in, give our viewers the idea about who the semi-finalists are and who will they be playing against.
बिल्कुल फ्लैमिंगो का अगर आप सफ़र देखेंगे 2-0 लेकिन इजी नहीं था सनत दास के अगेंस्ट पे वो काफ़ी इजी नहीं था टास्क बट ही मैनेज 2-0 से जीत हासिल करी लेकिन जो दूसरे उनके जो अपोनेंट है यहाँ पर नाइट विंग नजर आएंगे 2-1 से उन्होंने आरकुल को यहाँ पर मात दी थी एंड जो हमारे थर्ड एंड फोर्थ सेमीफाइनलिस्ट है शुभम एंड तेजन नजर आएंगे लेकिन यहाँ से ग्रैंड फाइनल का सफ़र और वो मिनिमम जो 5,000 है वो यहाँ पर सुनिश्चित कर सकता है खिलाड़ी
2 titles and 2 prizes. Champion. Okay, I'm going to be naming it as King of the Iron Fist tournament here because it is Tekken 7. And on the other end, it's going to be a runner-up. Right now, it's going to be Flamingo who we're going to be seeing jumping back on the stage and alongside Nightwing. Looking forward to either chipping somebody's jaw or on the other end, the wing. But I'm looking forward to how close this match is going to be because as we always see, right, whenever it comes to fighters, it's a small gap, a small whiff, a sidestep, especially in Tekken coming through, and that immediately gives you the advantage. And that's what I want to see. Who's going to be immediately trying to save his game and the round for himself because we have seen the rage not completely coming into play, but the rage drive, whichever was used every time, was almost getting blocked. Very fewer times it was seen. In the starting though, we did see coming in from Jack 7, so it's going to be him itself coming back again, Flamingo. Will he be picking Jack 7 is something that we have to see. On the other end, Knight picked Steve. I mean, heavy hitter along with another heavy hitter. I want to see which works out better.
माइट भी चेंजेस हो सकते हैं बदलाव हो सकते हैं यहाँ पर कैरेक्टर्स में तो उसके लिए तो इंतज़ार करना पड़ेगा जैसे हमारे सामने कैरेक्टर सिलेक्शन स्क्रीन देखने को मिलते हुए नजर आएगी बट फिलहाल अगर स्टिक रहते हैं तो हो सकता है कि पहला ही मैच वो देखने को मिले उसके बाद इनकाउंटर मान लीजिए जो भी हारता हुआ नजर आए उसकी तरफ से कैरेक्टर में बदलाव देखने को मिलता हुआ नजर आए क्योंकि मैच 3 में ये चीज़ हमने विटनेस करी थी जहाँ पर एक खिलाड़ी हारते हुए नजर आए थे पहले मैच को लेकिन उसके बाद जो उन्होंने कमबैक करके दिखाया कैरेक्टर चेंज करने के बाद We know.
I'm still waiting for
Yeah.
Zafina to come back. I mean, that was a clean switch after the immediate change coming through. So this is going to be interesting as we are getting ready for the next fight here in Tekken 7, the first semi-finals coming in. And yes, we are going to be having Jack 7 and Steve itself. So no changes coming in from both Flamingo as well as Knight. But again, who knows? After the first round or for the first of the best of 3, maybe they make the change. But both of them know it's crucial and they're one step closer from becoming the grand finalists. Ready and fight!
यहाँ पर स्टीव को फर्स्ट अटैक का फायदा यहाँ पर मिलता नजर आया। ज़्यादा रीड आउट तो नहीं करी है, लेकिन फिलहाल अपने पंचेस के ही जरिए, वैसे जैक 7 जाने आते हैं अपने बेस्ट पंचेस से हैवी हिट्स के लिए, लेकिन फिलहाल उनको ही वो एक्सपीरियंस करना पड़ा कि स्टीव।
You can see in the air itself. This is the best part I like. When somebody is flying, you keep punching them, making sure they don't get back to the ground, because if they do, that's how Steve will step up and immediately block the attacks. Otherwise, Steve would have done a lot more. I mean, Jackson would have done. And look at this now. Steve once back on his feet. Does not even let Jack 7 have a chance to respawn. That's why you have to keep them in the air or completely grounded. But Jack 7 started off a little bit better, but that's just chip damage. Not a lot. Okay, he's saying, you think that's not a lot? Let me show you, and does a lot more right now and is not stopping. Back-to-back attacks, taking the advantage of the frame, and now drops him close, or make it, I think, very close to the rage.
तो चलिए काफी अच्छा काउंटर, लेकिन एक बार अगर आप इस तरह से जगल में फंसते हुए नजर आएंगे, we know the result, we know the final result क्या जा सकता है, लेकिन काफी अच्छा काउंटर किक के जरिए पीछे भेजा, लेकिन क्या रेज आर्ट देखने को मिल सकता है, यही एक सुनहरा अवसर है यहाँ पर स्टीव के पास, and I guess he can get
both of them, but he's not even going for the rage. He's like, he's going to be finishing the game, but the block comes in from Jack. It can be very close. Jack also trying to get the shots, blocks from both the ends.
And it's KO
and
from
it connects. KO and Steve with the second round as well.
देखिए बिलीव यहाँ पर अगर हम बात करें, जैक 7 बिलीव कर रहे हैं थोड़े से हार्ड पंचेस के लिए, टाइमिंग का इंतजार कर रहा है, लेकिन स्टीव भी अगर नॉर्मल पंचेस से भी डैमेज दे रहा है अच्छा खासा।
Shoulder one coming through, but immediate Steve answering back. Kick, yes, Steve super low right now. Jack looking fairly better, but we have seen Steve making comeback again. And look at this, puts him on a screw attack, and right now completely keeping him in the air, hitting the shots, side steps, finding the opportunity, blocking the punches. How far will he do? Not long, and the health is getting closer right now. Jack 7 needs to close this window, and one shot comes through. He goes in for the rage. And done for. A KO in style.
It's clean sweep. Free. Oh, but still guys, this is the match number 1 only. Match 2 का अंजाम क्या रहेगा? फिलहाल कुछ ना कहना काफी मुश्किल रहेगा। अभी देखिए बेशक 3-0 है, आसार बनते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं, प्रोबेबिलिटी बनती नजर आ रही है, जीत तो जरूर सकते हैं, लेकिन क्या बदलाव रहेगा? वो जो हम बात कर रहे थे बदलाव की, वो कैरेक्टर्स की, अब शायद देखने को मिल जाए शायद स्क्रीन में।
I hope that I don't see that.
Okay, no.
They're going to be playing the same, because see, once they're like comfortable with it, if they want to change it on the go in the momentum that they've built, it'll get a little bit tough. So playing with Steve and Jack 7 is good. And we saw Jack 7, right? He was one of the first to start off and show us how the rage works here in JioGames at the JioTrue5G showcase. So I don't think he's going to be stepping back. But this time, Steve has shown how it's done in style with the rage. So I'm looking forward to Jack 7 answering back very well with the shots coming through. Round 1.
Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Steve, his comebacks are always brilliant. Doesn't matter of how many shots you hit onto him. He's always ready. This time, it's like you don't even need to connect anything. Corners him near the wall. Dodged his shot. Jack 7 does not find any opening. Finally connects a punch, but it's better. Heavy shots coming in from Steve. I don't think there is any more chance. Tosses him in the air with a brilliant punch, but that's all.
Only one block, but this. The shot from
Drive was used.
ट्राई तो जरूर कर रहे हैं, लेकिन एक ड्राइव ओके
But nice block. But
last punch.
Doesn't matter. He dodged the drive, but not the punches. Right now, it's going to be Jack 7 again starting things off. Screw attack, making sure he gets to the ground, not giving him a chance to get up. Look at that. He sidesteps, wanted to go up, but immediately puts him down. But now he's like, Steve, that's enough. There was a distance, and immediately gets back and gets control of the fight. And now Jack 7 not even finding an opening. Sidesteps, but is only going to be blocking it. Grabs and throws him up. And now again, Jack 7 taking the advantage back.
लग तो रहा, देखिए ग्रैब करके थ्रो कर देना और हाइट से डैमेज देखा जाए उतना ज़्यादा तो नहीं मिल रहा है, लेकिन फिर से अगर वो उसको पुल अप करते हैं तो शायद बात यहाँ पर बन जाए। लेकिन ये एक पहला मौका है जब जैक 7 को मौका रहेगा, लेकिन जी नहीं, अगेन सेम
Steve!
थिंग हैपनिंग।
Knight looking so good right now. I mean, every time this throw comes in, he's just connecting a couple of punches and a screw attack at the end, but that's all. I don't think his late rounds are that great. Oh, jumps on top of him immediately and comes in with a double hit with his elbows. Rage does not even matter, and this time close to a perfect. Jack finds his first round.
But the question is कि क्या यहाँ से मोमेंटम अपनी तरफ शिफ्ट करते नजर आए, क्योंकि अभी भी मौका नहीं है, क्योंकि एक राउंड अवे है यहाँ पर।
Steve needs one round, and this time look at him. He's blocking everything, connecting his punches towards Jack, and Flamingo finding nothing. He's at rage right now, but the punches are working out. Finally, there were some blocks, and immediately using his counter, making sure there's more damage, and drops him so low that when he uses rage or the drive, it's an immediate KO. It's getting closer and closer, neck-to-neck battle. Both of them have the rage, jumping on top of him, but the drive comes out, gets blocked. Both of them barely surviving, and Jack making sure this gets to become a closer game. Last round.
स्क्रू अटैक बहुत बेनिफिशियल यहाँ पर नजर आया। लग तो रहा था कि एक हिट,
Another screw attack.
एक और पंच के जरिए देखने को मिलता नजर आएगा, पर जी नहीं, साइड हुई है स्विच यहाँ पर, साइड स्टैप का भी प्रयोग वहाँ पर किया गया है। But still, one round away.
One round for both of them to just close it, but
that's it.
this
I
looks
guess
like
that's
Steve
it.
wants to close it, and it's a KO. Where Jack started it off, does not matter. Steve started off, Jack found something in between, but it was all in vain. What a close by Steve coming through, and it is going to be Knight moving further into a grand finalist, becoming the first grand finalist here in the Tekken 7 at JioGames JioTrue5G showcase. One step closer to get the title of the King of Iron Fist.
Only one battle away. And he gonna witness. उन्हें पता है कि अब जो दूसरा मुकाबला होने वाला है, सेमीफाइनल नंबर 2, वो कुछ ही देर के अंदर स्टार्ट होता नजर आएगा, एंड उनकी नज़र बनेगी क्योंकि ही नोज उनका ही अपोनेंट उनमें से ही निकलता हुआ नजर आएगा। एंड बिफोर वी टुवर्ड्स ब्रेक की तरफ हम रुक करेंगे, तो उससे पहले एक चीज़ यहाँ पर दर्शकों को बताना ज़रूर चाहेंगे कि अगर आप भी एक गेमर है, विटनेस कर रहे हैं हमें यहाँ पर ऑनलाइन, तो मेक श्योर कि आप अगर आज नहीं आ पाए कोई बात नहीं, 3rd and 4th अक्टूबर स्टिल अभी भी ये जो यहाँ पर 5G का जो यहाँ पर सेटअप यहाँ पर लगा पड़ा एक्सपीरियंस ज़रूर करने आएगा। तो अभी के लिए गाइस एक ब्रेक के बाद वापस से मिलते हैं हमारे सेमीफाइनल 2 के एक्शन के साथ।
The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the JioGames at the JioTrue5G showcase here at Pragati Maidan, IMC 2022. A wonderful match setup we are having, enthralling crowd. Everybody's enjoying right as of now, especially seeing games, right, where players are getting a chance to immediately jump on the stage and completely fight it all out. I'm enjoying myself as well. Let's jump into the bracket as well and see how the bracket will be in terms of functioning and finding who will be right now walking away to the second grand finalist spot. And we can see it's going to be Shubham as well as Tejan fighting it out. But Gimja, I want to ask you, is it going to be Zafina and Nina?
I guess Zafina might be. Chances लग रहे हैं क्योंकि जिस वे में वो खेले थे लग रहा है कि निकाल सकते हैं. लेकिन आप पहला वो सेमीफाइनल आप देखिए, फ्लैमिंगो जो 2-0 की विक्ट्री के साथ आए थे, लगा था लाइक ही कैन गेट द विक्ट्री और अगर रिजल्ट रहेगा तो 2-1 का. लेकिन जो खिलाड़ी 2-1 से जीत के आया था आरकुल को हराकर, उसने ही यहाँ पर फ्लेमिंगो को हरा दिया, मात दिया और पहले यहाँ पर ग्रैंड फाइनल्स बनते हुए नजर आए हैं नाइटविंग. एंड वी नो ग्रैंड फाइनल से पहुंचने का मतलब है ₹5000 आपने सुनिश्चित कर लिए. वो कहीं हाथ से नहीं जाने वाले, लेकिन जब वहां तक पहुंचे तो क्यों ना अब या चैंपियन भी बन सकते हो. और चैंपियन का जो प्राइस पूल है वी नो
डबल
इज ₹10,000 एंड रिकॉग्निशन वो अलग यहाँ पर मिल रहा है उनको.
Exactly, the king of the Iron Fist. Right as of now, I'm looking forward to what Tejan as well as Shubham will be doing. We already talked that maybe it is going to be Zafina as well as Nina. Again, agile from both the ends.
Yeah.
But we saw how Zafina was sweeping the ground, not even giving the other player to react. So I'm a little bit scared right now from Zafina's end. I hope Knight has watched that and Knight is going to be watching this as well, because I know Steve with those shots and hits coming through, especially blocks and immediate hits coming through the side steps, is brilliant, and finding the airtime, right, juggling and then immediately attacking with the screw. I feel like that is worthwhile and also giving you the advantage. But Zafina, the agility comes into play. That agility is giving the advantage a lot right as of now. So I'm looking forward to how it works out here as we are going to be starting the last semi-finals for the day.
एंड इट्स सेम जैसे आपने बात करी थी यहाँ पर कैरेक्टर्स बिल्कुल हमें यहाँ पर देखने को मिलते हुए नजर आएंगे. क्लॉई एंड जफीना, बट तैयार है कि
It's a Zafina and Alicia, that we are going to be seeing. So there's this little switch that we have seen from Nina that Tejan has done. So maybe with this, it made sure that he wants a little more agility because he saw what Zafina did. Both of them keeping the neutral, but then with the shot coming through, a kick brilliantly, and grabbing hold of her and putting her on the ground. But finally coming out with Garden Moas right now. Saw blades, but getting closer and closer at this moment. Rage was active, but does not matter. Airtime and immediate KO after that.
Round 2.
आई गेस मेरी बात भी गलत साबित होते नजर आ रही. फिलहाल तो देखिए फर्स्ट राउंड तो यहाँ पर जफीना को काफ़ी करारी यहाँ पर मात मिलती हुई नजर आती है. एक अच्छा शुरुआत बिल्कुल भी नहीं है, लेकिन फिलहाल मौके ज़्यादा नहीं है क्योंकि दिस इज़ द सेमीफाइनल. बेस्ट ऑफ 3 है, पहला ही मैच की शुरुआत है और पहला राउंड तो चलिए अभी गवाया जरूर गया, लेकिन दूसरे राउंड में वापसी की जा सकती है. गुंजाइश तो अभी बाकी है, लेकिन जिस वे में यहाँ पर अलीशा खेल रही है वो ब्लेड जो हमें नजर आ रहे हैं उनकी तरफ से क्लोज फाइट्स नजर आ रहे हैं यहाँ.
I mean, Zafina wants to get back into the game, but Alicia is just too quick. Finally, those kicks are connecting. Alicia has both, I would say, right, her punches as well as kicks working out better. But look at this, Zafina making sure puts an end to this, but buys time for the block for the drive. And now the game has turned around. Zafina back into the play. Alicia not looking that great, but Alicia still wanting to get the game as close as possible. One kick was enough, and that's a KO. Round 2 right now in favor of both as we start off round 3. Who's going to be getting the upper hand?
लास्ट मोमेंट वो किक से निकालते हुए नजर आए. एक की बराबरी, बट फिलहाल तीसरे राउंड की शुरुआत यहाँ पर होती हुई नजर आ रही है. अलीशा सब कुछ सही जा रहा था, लास्ट मोमेंट पे अगर आप गलतियां करेंगे, माइनर मिस्टेक करेंगे तो फायदा तो उठाएंगे आपके अपोनेंट. पर अभी के लिए पहले राउंड वाला जो गेम हमें नजर आया था अलीशा के द्वारा वही सिनेरियो देखने को मिल पा रहे हैं एंड आई गेस वन हिट अवे
Gets one corner to hold Zafina, and from there just keeps blasting with punches. And third round is done. Already Alisha having control right now. One more round here in the first BO3, and look at that. All punches and kicks sliding and running through. Now with the chainsaw hurting her a lot. Tried to go for a mid chainsaw, but that get blocked. But Zafina is super low. Rage is going to be there, but not even getting a chance to react. Before she gets up, a kick comes through, puts her to the down, and it's going to be Alisha getting the first BO3.
क्या लग रहा है अब बदलाव रहेगा सैम?
I'm not too sure. I feel like there can be from Shubham. Shubham immediately realizes that there is a little bit of something that's not working out with Zafina or any other character that he previously picked as well, and goes in for the change where he immediately feels comfortable and changes the pace of the game. We saw once losing the first BO3, immediately Shubham came back into the game. So I feel like we might see a switch up coming through, but we will see when the second round starts, when the next fight starts of the BO3. And right now, if I see, Alisha is looking good on Tejan's hand, and Tejan making the wise choice against Zafina, which is working out well. The spikes coming out, especially the chainsaw is hurting a lot.
देखिए बिफोर काउंटर डैमेज काफ़ी दे चुके थे.
Yes.
वी हैव सीन दैट चेंज और रिएक्शन जो था यहाँ पर, बट ऑलमोस्ट मुझे लग रहा है कि 10 to 20% एचपी उनकी जो हेल्थ की थी काफ़ी ज़्यादा निकल चुकी थी. बट कैरेक्टर्स की हम बात करें, क्या फर्स्ट एजेंट, क्योंकि अभी तक हमने ये दो कैरेक्टर्स के साथ अभी तक खेलते हुए हमें देखने को मिला है. सबसे पहले यहाँ पर वो फ्रैंक के हाथ नजर आए थे, उसके बाद जफीना में स्विच हुए थे. कॉन्फिडेंट नजर आ रहे थे यहाँ पर.
See, I'll say right now they're completely experiencing the complete power of 5G network, and not even experiencing anything, because they are just fighting it out all out, and you can see right now they all have his composure on their faces. They're like same time enjoying it, but also worried that if they lose this, they lose the chance to get to the grand finals, becoming the champions. And becoming the champions is not easy to do, and there is a change coming through. Alisha still will be there, but jumps into Steve. Frank. Round one.
फर्स्ट हिट तो अभी देखिए अलीशा के हाथों यहाँ पर लगते नजर आए, लेकिन फिलहाल टॉस कर लिया गया है जगल के थ्रू. क्या बहुत हिट भी देखने को मिलते हुए नजर आए. आई गेस मेरे ख्याल से जब तक सोचने पे मजबूर किया गया है काउंटर कैसे निकाला जाए इस खिलाड़ी के अगेंस्ट पे.
The switch work right as it is looking in the favor of Shubham. But Alisha getting back into the game. Drops similar health and brings closer now. Both of them looking same. The chainsaw did do the damage, but not enough. The drive was activated, but quicker was Shubham.
पहला राउंड तो चलिए यहाँ पर काफी अच्छी तरह से निकाला जरूर, लेकिन इस बार अलीशा हो सकता है बदलाव देखने को मिल जाए उनकी तरफ से, बट इस बैटर की यहीं पर ही समाप्ति की तरफ बढ़े वो यहाँ पर. बेस्ट ऑफ 3 का देखिए पहला तो ऑलरेडी शुरुआत ही यहाँ पर हुई है जस्ट.
Tejan still working with Alisha really well. Yes, lost the first round, but that's all. Looking better in the health right as of now. Shubham missed all the shots and coming in the kicks and putting in airtime. Screw attack coming through. Drops to Rage on Shubham. Tejan looking so good. And look at the shot. Last kick coming through right to the shins and the knees. Round 2 taken in the favor of Alisha. That is Shubham. Tejan. Round 3, again, it is going to be Tejan looking comfortable, but again, both of them blocking each other's stack. Shubham connecting a couple of them, goes for a sweep as well, but coming in with a heavy high air attacks as well as kicks. It's going to be Tejan.
ट्रिगर कब किया जाएगा यहाँ पर? फिलहाल तो देखिए यहाँ पर होते हुए नजर आएंगे रेंज आज जी नहीं, स्टेबल रहना पड़ेगा उसके लिए, बॉडी स्टेबल वहाँ पर रहनी पड़ेगी, बट वो
gets on more Alisha. Tejan is just comfortable with Alisha and he's just making it work.
फिलहाल के लिए देखिए पहला ही बस राउंड गवाया था, उसके बाद बैक टू बैक विक्ट्री देखने को मिलते नजर आएगी, बट बैक टू द फॉर्म. अपोनेंट उनके ऊपर अब थोड़ा सा बोल सकते हैं ज्यादा, थोड़ा भी नहीं ज्यादा भावी होते हुए यहाँ पर नजर आ रहे हैं फिलहाल.
But he can't be happy about that because we know how quick Tejan is in reacting. But the shots, they're whiffing, and that's what Shubham is capitalizing on, and it's done. KO. Tejan knows he needs just one round to finish this BO3 and move into the grand final. Shubham on the other end gets this and needs to fight another here in the third BO3 to make his way into the grand finals. Tejan needs to act smart if he wants to be the grand finalist as soon as possible. Shubham not giving him any chance. at that. Every shot, every punch coming through. Shubham is connecting on the other end. Tejan looks a little bit scared. He's on the back foot at all times, keeping distance, keeping the neutral, but Shubham complete control of it. Oh, finally a heavy hit comes through and now immediately cornered. Needs to connect a lot more of the shots. Does connect, but the side step comes through. But look at this, the shots are connecting. This is going to be end it all. Drive was stopped and right now this is a chance for Alisha to close it. Tejan, this is the big chance. Has a rage. Oh, did activate it, but Shubham pushes it to the third. He also knew he would have lost it.
अगर किक भी अगर लग जाती मान लीजिए
Yes.
बट काफ़ी अच्छा काउंटर यहाँ पर एंड सेमीफाइनल्स है वी कैन एक्सपीरियंस दिस बट फिलहाल तीसरे मैच की तरफ हम रुक कर तो नजर आएंगे थोड़ी देर में.
This is looking in very interesting at this point. I mean, I thought maybe Tejan would have closed it right there, but Shubham, he wants it. He wants to take it to the long game. Brilliant show coming through. And this is why we say, I mean, you should be comfortable in something that you play, but when you know a really good counter to the other opponent's character, you should just pick it rather than thinking too much about it. And that's what Shubham thought. Even though they were closer games, I felt like Shubham knew he had it under control. Kept his composure and pushed through, and he got that victory. Otherwise, I felt like if he didn't get the KO, we would have congratulated Tejan, yes, and Shubham for all his efforts, but now Shubham has another chance, making sure to close it. It's from a best of 3 turned to a best of 1, so it's anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, it's a do or die for both of them. But सवाल ये क्या अलीशा फिर से हमें देखने को मिलते नजर आए कि नहीं?
I feel so, because you saw he was gaining the grasp of how to fight against Shubham over there. So I feel like Tejan is going to be sticking on to Alisha, but if he changes, that's again their comfortable pick that they'll be coming through, and then, as we said, pushing through it to get that KO and get that victory, because one step closer both of them are at this point, Shubham and Tejan.
अब देखिए ये एक और चीज़ रहेगी यहाँ पर वहाँ पर प्लेयर 1 पे अगर हम बात करें, प्लेयर 2 में सॉरी, ये माइंडसेट पे रहेगा जब वो अलीशा को वो एक हिट अवे थे. अगर मान लीजिए उनके विपरीत गया, उनके अपोनेंट के फेवर करता हुआ नजर आए ये वाला बैटल, बेस्ट ऑफ 3 का ये जो फाइनल बैटल है, पछतावा जरूर रहेगा, लाइक काश वो एक हिट लग जाता तो शायद वो अब ग्रैंड फाइनल्स में जाते हुए नजर आते हो अदरवाइज.
I agree with you, Gimzo. Tejan will be feeling very bad. One chance that he had, if he would have missed, he would have felt bad. If he wins right now, he'll be happy, but also he'll know that he was very good opponent, Shubham, that came in. But right now, we will also be jumping back into the game very soon. Nobody wants to miss this intense action coming through. Get ready for the next battle, because this is the decider for the grand finalist.
कैरेक्टर्स में बदलाव रहे हैं यहाँ पर, जैसे हम देख भी पा रहे हैं दोनों तरफ से.
Round 1. Fight.
Right now, it is going to be Shubham trying to make it work. He has gotten the heavy hit first right now. Can an immediate counter come through? Yes, it is. Tejan is connecting all the shots in Shubham corner right now. Side steps, try to move out in the open, but it's not working out. Rage right now active. But can he use it and make sure he closes it, gets her at least closer or on a Rage? But I'm looking forward to how it's going to be working out. Both of them blocking, buying some time, 20 seconds on the clock. It might get closer, but making sure Tejan closes it off with the first KO.
बिल्कुल असूका का यहाँ पर एक बदलाव देखने को मिला, जैसा लग ही रहा था पहले ये अलीशा के साथ, लेकिन जब कॉन्फिडेंस जब वो टूटता हुआ नजर आया, बट अभी के लिए फैंग इज टेकिंग, इज डूइंग हिज बेस्ट, बट फिलहाल कोई सफलता नहीं मिल रही अभी तक.
Tejan knows he needs to get this under control. He's got the first round, but look at the Shubham hitting every shot. I mean, this is going to be very intense as well as very interesting. Getting closer to the Rage, but look at this, not even letting her get up. Side steps and right now might have the opening, but comes into a blow into the ground. Another KO. Both of them having 1 round each as we jump into the round 3.
देखिए यही सवाल चल रहा था कि रेज ड्राइव, रेज आर्ट का प्रयोग क्यों नहीं कर रहे, बट इट्स टेक टाइम. वो स्पेसिफिक
It gets blocked, then you lose everything.
That's why, और उनके पास कोई मौका भी नहीं था. एचपी उनकी बहुत ज़्यादा कम यहाँ पर बच रखी थी, बट फिलहाल के लिए बराबरी यहाँ पर देखने को मिल पा रही है. एंड ग्रैंड फाइनल्स फील ना यहीं पर ही सेमीफाइनल्स में हमें देखने को मिल पा रही है.
Drive. But I think Drive did not connect. The other shots are connecting. And right now, Tejan looking forward to closing it out. One hit far, and yes, connects the one hit this time. And it's going to be Tejan getting the second as well. Round 4.
Grand final point for the Asuka.
Tejan, this is again another chance to close it all, but Shubham making sure it doesn't go to just a closure where he doesn't stand a chance to become one of the grand finalists. He needs one more point and push it to the round 5. But look at this, leg sweeps coming through. That's what Tejan is doing, making sure throws him off guard. And look at the play coming through, a brilliant shot. And now almost close to a KO, but even the same for Tejan. He can get to his rage. Both the ends having rage right now. The drive works. And Shubham pushes it to the last round. Here in the semi-finals, who is the grand finalist? Still an unknown. But the first shot coming in from Shubham, hitting a lot right now, keeping her in the air, not even giving her a chance to react or get up.
यही मौका है, यही है वो grand final point जो बनाते हैं नजर आ सकते हैं. Bang!
Oh no!
I guess.
Not looking good.
Oh no! One hit down. One hit down.
Tejan needs to keep hitting, just keep hitting, not giving a chance. Drive goes, but it gets blocked. But immediate shots are connecting, not giving a chance. But only one shot was required, and Shubham pushes back himself into the grand finals where he was about to lose his footing. What a game!
We can see Steve versus Bang. I guess.
Goosebumps. I was really at the edge of my seat. I felt like maybe at the last second there would be a comeback. Whew. Maybe the change did not work out over there from Alisha. Tejan, it's okay, but a really tough and a good fight coming through. So he also appreciating his opponent that was a too intense game that I couldn't handle.
I thought he would stick with Alisha, लेकिन तैयार थे शायद. असुका के भी उस अटैक से वो तैयार थे यहाँ पर. बट एक मौका फिर से मिला था ज़रूर. ऐसा नहीं हम यहाँ पर उसको मना करेंगे कि एक मौका नहीं मिला था. चांसेस मिले ज़रूर थे, लेकिन सही वक्त पे आप उसका इस्तेमाल नहीं कर पाए. लेकिन गाइस, अभी के लिए ग्रैंड फाइनल से बस एक यहाँ पर बस कुछ देर का बस वो ब्रेक रहेगा. उसके बाद हम ग्रैंड फाइनल एक्शन करते नजर आएंगे. अभी के लिए एक छोटा सा ब्रेक. विल बी राइट बैक.
The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant, to blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before, to show the whole universe all your colors in real time, to branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G. The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G.
Welcome back to the Iron Fist tournament here at the JioGames at JioTrue5G Showcase. My name is Lucifer and along with me is going to be Gemzo. An exciting journey here in Tekken so far that we treaded on, and it's time for the grand finals where one king will be coming out on top, and we are looking forward to that king walking away with the title as of now.
बिल्कुल आखिरी एक चंद कदम दूर वो यहाँ पर चैंपियन बनने के लिए। पर एक बार ब्रैकेट्स की तरफ चलते हैं, देखते हैं उनका जो सफ़र था वो किस प्रकार का रहा था कि क्वार्टर फाइनल से शुरुआत इन्होंने यहाँ पर करी थी। सबसे पहले अगर हम ग्रैंड फाइनल्स की बात करें, नाइट विंग जिन्होंने 2-1 से यहाँ पर आरकुल को मात दी थी। दैन उसके बाद नाइट विंग ने फ्लैमिंगो को मात दी 2-0 से, अपनी सफ़र अपना जो जगह है बनाया है। और उनके जो अपोनेंट है आपको शुभम नज़र आ रहे हैं, जिनका फिलहाल के लिए 2-1 के साथ मतलब लाइक अभी तो मेहनत काफ़ी उनको करनी पड़ी है, लेकिन इनके जो कैरेक्टर्स की अगर हम बात करें, सबसे पहले यहाँ पर हमारे नाम आता है नाइट विंग का, जो अभी तक खाली एक ही कैरेक्टर के साथ खेलते नजर आए हैं एंड अपोनेंट उनको बिल्कुल भी लाइक उनका काउंटर नहीं निकाल पाया है। लेकिन अगर शुभम ने जो फिलहाल यहाँ पर जफीना एंड फैंग के साथ खेलते नजर आए हैं, चांसेस तो आपको क्या लग रहा है, फैंग के साथ रहेंगे या फिर हो सकता है जफीना के साथ जाए?
I feel like Shubham right now has the best of both worlds. Heavy hits coming through, switch to Feng. अगर agility चाहिए, jump into Zafina, which works out really, really well, and I'm looking forward to that. Can catch them off guard. But on the other end, I want to see if Knight picks up something else other than Steve. So far, it has been Steve, but right now, to start the match off, I want to see what their picks are going to be. It is Steve and Feng itself. Same. No changes as of now in the first of the BO3, but will they be changing when we go in the next rounds of the BO3? But here, this is the grand finals for the king of the Iron Fist tournament.
Round one.
Glue your eyes to the screen because the fight starts.
फर्स्ट हिट भी यहाँ पर फैंग को मिलता नजर आएगा, लेकिन स्टीव चलिए स्टैंड यहाँ पर ब्लॉकेज लगाते वहाँ पर नजर आए। काउंटर स्टार्टिंग में ही देखने को मिलते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं एंड कोई भी ज्यादा ऑफेंसिव स्टैंस नहीं अपना रहा है।
I mean, the hits are just better coming in from Feng as of now. All the punches, the kicks coming through, they've been hitting, dropping Steve to his rage already. Super low. Feng knows only one he needs, so he's making sure he keeps the distance in the block and gets the first round.
Round two. Fight.
बट दैट विक्ट्री आप देखिए कुछ ज्यादा डैमेज भी यहाँ पर फैंग खाते हुए नजर नहीं आते शुभम, लेकिन अभी के लिए शुरुआत फिर से उन्हें पता है यहाँ पर स्टीव हावी उनके ऊपर कभी भी हो सकता है। इट्स बेटर कि जब तक वो वापसी करे तब तक काफी यहाँ पर डिले हो जाए, लेकिन अभी स्टीव के द्वारा ये काफी बढ़िया पंचेस हमें नजर आए काफी हद तक।
Steve hasn't built his momentum. On the other end, Feng is carrying the momentum from the semi-finals game. That's what is working out. But I'm pretty sure Steve, as he's tactical, once he gets the momentum, the entire game flows through his end. And you can see they both are concentrated. Nobody wants to give. Knight as well as Shubham, and Knight comes out with a KO, immediately getting the second round, jumping into the third. Another fight starts off.
दर्शकों को यही बोलूंगा कि मेक श्योर आपको
You don't go anywhere.
कहीं मत जाए, क्योंकि और प्लस दिस इज द ग्रैंड फाइनल्स गाइस। कुछ भी एक्सपेक्टेशन यहाँ पर एक ही वो किंग यहाँ पर रहेगा, इस टेकन 7 का चैंपियन बनता हुआ नजर आएगा एंड चांसेस तो मुझे लग रहे हैं तीनों ही राउंड जाने के लग रहे हैं यहाँ पर।
Both are close, especially this round 3 is looking like it can swing either way. Neutral command, then coming in with the shoulder. Feng not a lot to do, but he's getting the hit. He's on rage now. And look at the airtime, making complete use of it. Steve getting back into the game. Knight, this is what he does best. He first understands the game, gains its knowledge, and then starts gaining space and pace on the opponent. And it has been done. The second round has been taken in terms of Knight's favor. We are starting with the fourth. 2 points favoring Steve. One more to go, and he gets the first of the BO3 here in the grand finals.
And we are witnessing, like अगर जैसे ही अगर वेव भी हो रहा है तो इंस्टेंट को पनिशमेंट भी मिलती है नजर आ रही है ओपन के द्वारा। फिलहाल के लिए साइड स्टेप का योग, लेकिन अभी के लिए तो आई गेस कोई नहीं आ रहा
down to the floor, but it is going to be Steve who gets on the floor. Feng making sure keeps him there, corners him right now. He needs to move away. He's on the range, moves away right now, waiting for the uppercut. Blocked it, and it's going to be 2-2 on both the ends. Final round to decide the first of the BO3.
शुरुआत तो चली यहाँ पर फर्स्ट अटैक देखने को मिलता नजर आया स्टीव के द्वारा। नाइट विंग लोअर अटैक्स में ज्यादा बिलीव यहाँ पर किया जा रहा है फैंग, बट इस बार जो जगल उनके अगेंस्ट पे हुआ था, स्टीव ने जो उनके अगेंस्ट पे करके दिखाया था पिछले राउंड में, वो अब करके दिखा रहे हैं इस वाले राउंड में।
Just like how Feng got the control, and Steve got the control after losing the first round. Again, it's been snatched from Singh. Screw attack coming through, and now dropping him very low. He's on rage, dodges, but look at his health. He's about to go down, and the first round can go in the favor of Knight. But both of them blocking the attacks. One punch works, and that's enough. That's going to be Knight getting the first of the BO3. Shubham will not be happy about that, but both of them, you can see, it's the pressure right now acting. It's the grand finals. One king will be crowned. It's all for the title, this battle. And nobody wants to let go of it. But here's a crucial decision to be made from Shubham. This is his do or die decision. Feng, Zafina, or something else.
I don't think switch नहीं करेंगे, मुझे नहीं लग रहा है यहाँ पर अभी भी शायद।
I think whenever we talk about like heavy hit attacks coming through from his opponent, agility works better for him. So maybe Zafina comes through to sweep the ground with Steve.
लेट्स सी कि यहाँ पर उस कैरेक्टर सिलेक्शन में क्या कोई बदलाव नजर आए, क्योंकि स्टीव यानी नाइट विंग की हम बात करें वो तो स्टीव से बिल्कुल भी हटने वाले, लेकिन इस बार बदलाव देखने को मिला हमें।
I was expecting it. He throws us off guard.
Round one.
Shubham ready and geared up. But it's still looking in Steve's favor. Knight hitting shots, everything, not even giving any chance. The turban is off. And anytime soon we might see the rage, but immediately answering back is going to be Shubham trying to get back into the game.
देखिए स्पेस क्रिएशन काफी ज्यादा कर रहे हैं, वेट कर रहे हैं उनके ऑफ गार्ड पोजीशन पे आने का, जैसे स्टैंस पे आएंगे एंड फिलहाल वो जगल Screw hits. And I guess no counter from the Shubham side.
Very close is this matchup. Shubham and Knight. Shubham needs to get the first round, making sure that the second BO3 works in his favor, but says no. Knight gets the first round. Round 2, Shubham, can he make his way back in? Grab works and immediate slam onto him. Knight having complete control of the second round as well here in the BO3.
फिलहाल अगर हम बात करें यहाँ पर शुभम के द्वारा तो बिलीव ज्यादा देखें स्पेशल कोई मूव्स ऐसे नजर तो नहीं आ रहे, लेकिन हाँ ये एक बढ़िया मौका 10 to 15% एचपी उनके ड्रेन आउट यहाँ पर जरूर किया गया है, लेकिन स्टीव अगर मान लीजिए 2-0 की बढ़त यहाँ पर करते नजर आएंगे, लेकिन ऐसा नजर तो नहीं आ रहा, 1-1 की बराबरी
शुभम
हीरोज शुभम के लिए ये एक डू और डाई मैच है। सो यही वक्त है यहाँ पर उनके ऊपर हावी पड़ने का, और तीसरा राउंड जो यहाँ पर स्टार्ट हो रहा है उसमें अपने दूसरी विकेट यहाँ पर प्राप्त करने के बाद ऐसा नजर तो नहीं आ रहा। स्टीव वापस से बैक टू हिज फॉर्म, 50 से भी ज्यादा एचपी यहाँ पर डाउन करा चुके, परफेक्ट के बिल्कुल काफी नजदीक जरूर है यहाँ पर, लेकिन रेंज एक्टिव होने के बावजूद भी शायद उसका इस्तेमाल वो ना ही करते हुए नजर आए। मूविंग, लेकिन जिस एंडिंग के लिए वो जाने जाते, कोई स्पेशल मूव नहीं, जस्ट पंच करते हैं, राउंड को प्रणाम करते हैं, और एक राउंड अवे है यहाँ पर वो चैंपियन पॉइंट के।
Oh my God, this is going to be very close. He's going to be looking forward to closing it all right now, but Shubham is faring better in this fight. I'm not too sure if this is going to be a good pick. He knows he's right now at the point. Knight can close it all off, but Shubham is pushing it to the last and the least here in the second BO3. Looks like he can push it to the last and the final round, and yes, we are going. We are still not deciding the king. Maybe we go to the third BO3. But it's all right now in Knight's hand if he wants to close it right here in the second one. And Steve, what a shot coming through. Shaheen not working that great. Shubham, he might lose it all, but he needs to get back the offensive in his favor. Connecting a couple of jabs, doing the damage. Both of them are in the opposite sides. Oh, he's getting the game closer. Screw attack.
आखिरी मौका है यहाँ पर, वेट कर रहे थे, और ये देखिए आई गेस मुझे लग रहा है कि शायद काफी देर अब हो चुकी है यहाँ पर। एंड स्टीव
Shubham, he needs to get that. The drive doesn't work, and this is the opportunity for Knight to close it all. But comes into the sweep, puts him to the ground, and I think Shubham might be able to push it, but no, 1 HP, and the attack comes in.
He's the champion.
Right his leg, and the great coming through. He is going to be your king of the Iron Fist tournament here in the Tekken 7. What a play coming in from Knight right at the last moment. Got himself the champion's title.
दाद जरूर देना चाहेंगे यहाँ पर शुभम की तरफ से, काफी बढ़िया, लेकिन जो मौके का फायदा उठाता है वही विजेता यहाँ पर कहलाता है। एंड यस,
Bow down to your king of the Iron Fist tournament here, Nightwing. What a play coming in from him. Man, oh man, kept us at the edge of our seats. I was riled up. I was like, wait, are we going to the last BO3? Are we going to be ending it all?
Almost.
It got at the point where Shubham could have finished it all, but one small gap and one small opening, we saw Shubham getting back in that. He punished him for that. But Knight immediately realized that was not something that he wanted to do. As soon as the drive was stopped, attacked was Knight.
देखिए हम तो तैयारी में बैठे थे, तीसरा मैच की बस यहाँ पर स्टार्ट होने ही वाला है, लेकिन दिस इज द ग्रैंड फाइनल्स। एंड जब आपके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑलरेडी एक मैच का आपके पास बफर है, क्यों हम तीसरे तक लेके जाए, यही माइंड थिंकिंग उनकी तरफ से नजर आई, क्योंकि ही नोज कि अपोनेंट उनके ऊपर धीरे धीरे हावी होता नजर आ रहा है, और बार बार बदलाव कर रहा था कैरेक्टर्स में भी।
Yes, I mean, going to the last one, making a crucial decision, changing into Shaheen. I was a little worried, but he did show us that he can still pull it off. Out of all the fighters that we've seen today, the players who have come in and joined here on the Tekken 7, Shubham, credits due to him. He had versatility. There were players who stick on to one. So Shubham, he shouldn't be sad right now. He should be happy because he's a runner-up and also showed us his composure and versatility here at the JioGames and the JioTrue5G showcase, using the speeds and low latency, right? Making sure that everything works in his favor. But Nightwing, kudos to him. Kept his composure at all times of the game. And always when you looked, when we saw his camera, right, on our screens, he was concentrated. There was not even a flinch. There was not even a flinch on his face. But if our viewers are thinking, it's done for today, there's another game right soon. It's going to be starting off. It's going to be Valorant. And there's right now we were just seeing games so that two players on the stage were making the best use of the 5G network, but we are going to be seeing 10 players, a set of 5 each.
Yes.
This is going to be amazing. The best and the true testament for viewers online who are witnessing this stream, and also for people here at the JioTrue5G showcase. So don't miss this Valorant action coming through, because it's going to be even more action-packed and completely thrilled. Because when you see games coming through, esports coming through, you cannot just sit still at one position. You would eventually come close to the stage and to witness what's going to be happening, who gets the winner. And you saw how the victory was taken away from Nightwing, becoming the king of the Iron Fist tournament here in Tekken 7.
बिल्कुल, तो डोंट गो एनीवेयर गाइस, यहीं पर बने रहिएगा, कुछ ही देर का इंतजार और उसके बाद वैलोरेंट एक्शन विल बी राइट बैक.
The future is like the ocean, limitless. It holds infinite potential, like setting foot in the impossible, or seeing tomorrow before it happens, or entering worlds beyond where imagination takes us. Now what if we tell you, you can have that power? The power to reach far, distant worlds in an instant. To blast off into countless adventures that were impossible before. To show the whole universe all your colors in real time. To branch out farther than you ever have. And the farther you go, the more you find out that you are limitless too. Experience the power of the future. Play the future with JioTrue5G.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. We like to think we have some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What the does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. We like to think we have some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.